Hey, welcome in, Outlaws. It's KGB for the C Sports Network, home to the Streaming Outlaws. That's right, we're here for Game 3 between the Atlanta Braves and the New York Mets. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers of the world. We so greatly appreciate you. Without you, none of us would be here. So, from the deepest parts of my heart, thank you so much. I realize my cam's not working, guys and gals. I have to give her a restart. Sorry about that. Thought I was going to hit this one without an issue, and I forgot to set my cam down to 30 frames instead of 60. For some reason, the Elgato face cam don't like. It doesn't like to work with OBS for me on 60 frames. It doesn't crash the cam itself, but it crashes out of OBS to where I have to restart it. All right, so there I am. What's up, everybody? I see David's already joined us in the chat. Bear with me. I'm still getting the back end stream set up. But I got a little music that we're gonna play in the background when we're on dead time here, like I am right now. Looks like we got some Mets fans already voting in the chat poll, so welcome in, Met fans. Tell you, you guys got a great team. You really do. You know, I'm going to give your team props. You guys have played well. I mean, yes, we've been able to hit the ball finally some, but you guys have done a tremendous job with the games that we've played. So don't feel down about this. Yes, of course, I'm the Braves fan, so I'm hoping we sweep you today, but boy, do I hope we get that sweep. And the reason for it is because if the Braves sweep a team, then we get to do giveaway celebrations here on the channel. So. All right, interactive is not live. First pitch is scheduled, guys and gals, for 7:10 Eastern, 6:10 Central. So we're roughly about 7 minutes, 6.5 minutes, somewhere in there, out from that. Check the weather. I didn't see anything implicating that we would not have a game. All right. Now this is going to go one of two ways for me, guys and gals. I have to use the VPN tonight because the game is blacked out. It's on ESPN. Yes, I've spent all this money for subscriptions on Apple TV, subscriptions to be able to bring the games to you if they're on the MLB and everything, but I don't have a simple subscription to ESPN. And that's where tonight's game is coming from, so it whacked it out from me. I can't get it through the MLB.com site where I paid $170 for my yearly subscription this year. Can't watch from there. So, well, I can, and we are going to, hopefully. But I have to run through a VPN, which meant I had to spend the money for the VPN as well. But, A-okay. If that doesn't work, guys and gals, we're just going to go ahead and we're going to go old school, and we're going to do the radio broadcast instead. We'll still have the 3D interactive, of course. It's just our sound to come from the radio boys instead of the over-the-air guys. Stream still not up, but we're getting there. Thank you for the Happy Mother's Day to my wife, David. I appreciate that. She's not here right now. I think she's in visiting her mom, so I'll certainly let her know, though, when she gets back. All right. Give me a second here. Let me respond to that Discord message. That was our good buddy, H-Town Sports. All right, let's check things again. So, you know what? Why don't we go ahead, see if I run the VPN, then it's so slow, guys. And it's a paid VPN too. It just does not like to bring things up like it should. But if I was to use the radio broadcast because of the blackout, then I don't need my VPN. So that's why I said we're gonna. But then I can't watch the live view. I can only watch the interactive with you guys. So we'll figure it out. We'll make the best decision as soon as that comes. Still waiting on first pitch. All right, the radio broadcast is still down as well. Here we are 2 minutes from first pitch. Maverick from Maverick Sports will be joining us tonight, guys and gals, but he's going to be a little bit late. He was still, the last I talked to him, which was probably 5-10 minutes ago. It was before the stream started. He was still at least a good 30 minutes out from home from the lake, and he needed to take his kids downtown and feed the youngsters first. So give or take, we'll probably see him 40 minutes into the game. I'll let him tell you his news that he has for his tournament fishing stuff today. Come on, radio broadcast, get to working. We're going to try one more thing here. Put that background music back on for you. Again, I would love to, I want all you mothers in the world to have a great Mother's Day. Again, to all you beautiful women out there in this world that are a mother.
Well, he's out there for
Thank
the
you.
8th time this season.
Thank you so much, and I hope this day is as good
Riley
for
here
you
at the
as
top of
it
the
is for
inning.
anybody else.
Slight breeze out towards left field. Braves took game 1 on Friday night.
All right,
4-2,
so
won yesterday 4-1. And now the final game of the series. Braves will wrap up this ball game, head back home, and we'll see the Chicago Cubs tomorrow night. That'll be a 3-game series Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday for an off day on Thursday. Ronald Acuna climbing in, getting ready to get it going for the Braves versus Luis Severino. The right-hander looks to be ready. And now for the ball game. The first pitch lifted high in the air towards foul ground.
First pitch.
And into the seats down the right field line.
Let's get
And
the
we start
interactive
the ball game
working.
right on time at 7:10 Eastern, 6:10 Central, and that's brought to you
Ronald
by
Acuna.
Schumann Farms. Look for real sweet brand Vidalia onions from Schumann Farms, now in a store near you. Little roller halfway between first and the mound. That'll be gloved by Severino. Soft toss to Alonso, and Acuna is retired. And he's now 1 for 9 in this series. Braves taking the field, and they're traveling grays tonight.
All right. Give me 1 minute here, guys and gals. Damn blackouts.
As he upticks by 3 in a homer Friday here.
All right.
All 3 of Albie's home runs this season have come.
All right, so we will have game audio.
Mets, interesting splits, home versus road, where they hit a lot better on the road. Albie's, all his homers have been away from Truist Park.
All right, that's 0-2 to Albie, so I don't know if I'll be able to exactly sync things up. Hey, D, how you doing, buddy?
Last 10 against the New York Mets with 4 homers and 18 runs batted in. 1 down, just underway. The 0-2 a little high. And we've all seen Severino, of course, pitching with the Yankees. You know him very well. He had to buy into the idea that after last year's.
All right, so 1-2 the count to Ozzy Albies.
Yeah, absolutely, and he did, to his credit, took it seriously. Got some help.
Albie's going to have a shallow fly ball on the infield.
And there are 2
second
down.
baseman underneath it. Retire him for out number 2.
Affectionately known Sevy here in New York. 2023 in the area of 6'6".
Looks like our interactive is going to be just a hair ahead of the audio, guys.
I think health is a big difference too as well.
And
He pitched through some injuries last
really
year and
can't do
continued to go
nothing
out there when he
about
probably shouldn't have.
Here's Austin Riley. That first pitch above the
Now, if my video was ahead, but because of the VPN,
but those who were with the Yankees,
going to be a little bit behind tonight. So we're all right.
We'll tell you, he did, and it wasn't.
Here we go.
Just take the
Come on, MVP.
MVP.
Austin Riley at bat.
Right, and I may not be feeling good.
So there's just a lot to unpack with Luis Severino in terms of he's always had stuff, but there's been questions of whether he tipped his pitches.
Hard on the ground, Lindor.
Oh, that's going to be base hit.
And Austin Riley is aboard.
So that's a 2-out single for Austin Riley.
And to Severino's credit, he went and got help with drive line.
Be sure that if you can't hear anything, guys,
sometimes it's
gals,
more of a
please
telegraph.
be sure to
You know,
throw it up
Warner
there in
can
the
speak to
chat.
this certainly much better than me. You know, I was the one tipping. I wasn't the one picking it up. But the glove kind of got a little bit away from him quicker on off-speed stuff. So a subtle little movement with your glove, depending on the grip that you had, can really make a big difference. And a little drop, a little outward motion, and certainly in 2024, he's much more consistent with his glove work. Meaning when
I know it kind of sounds weird, and people might say, "Man, you're creepy about it." Oh,
off the foot, and that would hurt.
Olsen just hit by the pitch. First pitch, and he's hit. So now we have runners on first and second with 2 outs, top of the first.
One of the people that he talked with, talking about
so you might think I'm a little creepy, maybe, but my mom was cremated, and I have her in an urn. Well, for Mother's Day today, I went out, sat next to her urn, and we watched the movie.
During the regular season, Severino's checking in with some of the Mets staffers.
I'll take what I can
to see if he's tipping pitches.
Happy Mother's Day, Mom. Love you and miss you.
Now the most dangerous hitter, Marcel Ozuna, comes up.
And
that slider misses off the plate.
Big Bear.
Ozuna's having such a
some news, guys and gals, and I'll try and bring that page up during the intermission. But Big Bear is no longer the home run leader for the national. It's no longer the major league home run leader.
They had 2 outs. Now they have 2 men on.
We have a new leader.
Opportunity for a guy who's got 38 of them already.
Down and dirty ball.
Green light right here. The way
he's at ball 3.
Brian Snitker's going to give it to him.
3-0 the count. 2 outs. Runners on first and second.
Nobody in Major League Baseball is better.
3-0 to Ozuna.
That ball 4. Bases are loaded.
The non-intentional.
Coming to the plate will be Orlando Arcia.
There was nothing close.
Yeah, he wanted no part of Marcelo.
Excuse me.
Right there.
My apologies.
Goes back to that first pitch.
Coming to the plate will be Michael Harris II.
Once he got ahead 1-0, you can see that he was tracking the ball well, and Severino was like, no, I'll pass.
All right, you saw the graphic. He's done well, Severino, in these situations. First pitch right down the middle.
First pitch will be right down the middle for a strike.
4 were to Ozuna.
0-1 the count.
I'm going to throw it down the middle, and does it with ease. Harris had been struggling, but he reached base 4 times Saturday, had 3 hits. A big chance for the Braves, who won on Friday 4-2 and Saturday 4-1 to jump out on top. And this is going to go
foul ball.
play.
The Atlanta Braves decked out in Mother's Day pink.
It was like you expected them to score.
Looks like they got pink bats, pink gloves, pink shoes, pink armbands. Travis Darnod, his catcher's uniform is all done in Mother's Day pink. Oh, come on now.
Of Harris.
This guy's being a little reckless. Come on, you need to warn him. That doesn't look to me like that's accidental.
24 of the 31 have come on non-fastballs. And there's another one.
Got him swinging. So that's going to strand 3. We're going to head to the bottom of the first. Tie score 0-0. Again, like I said earlier, ladies and gentlemen, we'll have a little bit of music. If I remember to push it every time, we'll have some music during the down non-audio. Okay, so let me get that page up. Now, I didn't get it set that I could show it to you guys. But the MLB stat leaders for 2024 underneath home runs, we now have Kyle Tucker from the Houston Astros leading the league with 13 homers. Then you got Marcell Ozuna and Gunnar Henderson. Marcell Ozuna of Atlanta with 12, and Gunnar Henderson from Baltimore with 12. We also seen Teoscar Hernandez from the Los Angeles Dodgers. He has tied himself with Shohei Ohtani at 11, and it says Josh Naylor from Cleveland is also sitting at 11. Now we can fuss those down. Let's look at the National League real quick. Your National League leader is still Marcell Ozuna. Right behind him is Teoscar Hernandez from the Los Angeles Dodgers with 11, and Shohei Ohtani from the Los Angeles Dodgers with 11. Then we got Bryce Harper, who has hit 9.
Woohoo! 28th, did I hear, right? Wedding anniversary.
There we go.
On Mother's Day.
So Kyle Tucker from the Houston Astros is your major league and your AL leader for home runs. And he leads it with 13. So, can we see Big Bear come back and get us a homer today?
In the 9th inning, they were that close to a no-no, and JD hit his first home run as a Met.
Yes, unfortunately, I can't believe that Iglesias is, or I think it was Iglesias,
compared to his last start where he kind of
that his translator said that he quoted that when he went out there to pitch, he didn't know that he was trying to save a no-no.
Get it over the plate.
He does the big
And it's
Texan,
like,
and that one
how
goes
could you
into
not
left
know
field.
these
Stewart
things?
goes aboard. It's cut off out there and left by Kelnick, and that prevented Stewart from
That'll
moving
be a
to second,
leadoff
but
single
hard
for the
hit ball
Mets.
at 107.8 off the bat. One pitch, one base runner.
I was in the clubhouse with DJ earlier, and he said, have you looked at the lineup? And I said, I have not. He
So,
said, check it out. I'm going to do my best
I don't know.
Schwarber
I guess
impersonation
if
right
I was a
here and get on
coach,
base.
I would have been a little upset
Yes, he
with.
did.
I mean, I know they don't.
See the spin on that ball? Fading.
You know, that no-no is not exactly the end of the
Starling
world.
Marte, the right fielder,
but
0 for his last 9.
For your player to come out and say, "Hey, I wasn't paying attention to the game. You know what? I didn't know what was what."
You almost have to
That's
caveat
unfortunate.
the one bad start was against the Dodgers.
What was he saying? That he would have tried even harder if he would have known it was a no-no? Would he have pitched differently?
See that down and in sinker, both pitches right there. Riley playing 2 steps behind the bag. He'll start creeping back.
So that's what I took from that interview. I wasn't happy about that interview. It's like, this guy gets paid a lot of money. You should be paying attention.
Another one down. This one again too far down. And it's a strike and 2 balls to Marte. Lindor and Alonso hit 3 and 4. This guy's got 12 career
my bad.
runs against the Braves to Starling Marte.
I didn't turn the background music off. Sorry about that. Welcome in, all. Appreciate you guys stopping by for Mother's Day stream.
SOS
Shout out there going out to Lady D, Gene, Kenneth, David, George,
speaking of bargains,
Matt Sports, CeeLo, on the go with CeeLo, New Sports,
in left field, particularly
JT.
Harris in center, and Acuna
if
right.
I'm missing any of you
With
guys,
Trevor
it's
Trump
not done
behind
on
the plate.
purpose. There's so many
And
good
he
people
is
that come
gone.
and
A sinker
frequent the stream
was
that
elevated from where
I'm
the
still
prior
learning a
ones
bunch of
were,
names to
and
get
Elder
used to them.
picks up the strikeout of Marte.
All right, so that's going to be a strikeout. K on the chat today. K on the day.
Foul tip, too. See, lower spin rate generally is good for sinkers. But 5 inches less sink than average based on similar pitchers and similar velocity.
K-Zone 3D Plus brought to you by Sage, which is the
Thank you for the likes so far, guys and gals. We're sitting at 7 likes, and we're looking for that 20 like goal today.
Francisco just over 200, 7
We'd like to start the
41
stream by
RBIs.
reaching 20 likes as quickly as possible.
Maria.
So if you're here and you haven't done so, be sure to
Joining him
smash
earlier,
that
there's a
thumbs up for
surprise to
us.
Francisco as he sends this one to left
High
field.
fly
Should be
ball
playable
out to left
for the
field.
former
Kelnick
Met
under it.
first-round pick, Kelnick.
That is caught.
Lindor retired, and after the leadoff man Stewart reached, Marte and Lindor retired.
So that's 2 outs. Stewart still sitting on first. Elder looking okay so far.
The home road thing. His last 10 games at Citi Field, 091, 3 for 33 with a homer.
Every pitch so far.
And we are, ladies and gentlemen, going to be giving away some free games tonight to finish off that Golden Broom celebration for the Boston Red Sox series that we had.
We're going to miss in, not over the plate.
And most of all, to celebrate
1-0 to Pete.
all the beautiful mothers out there in the
Riley
world.
Snared it on a hop, and he throws it over, and Alonso tried to dive.
Got him.
and
Out
get his
number
hand
3.
under the tag. He's out. He appears
He
to
tried
be
to dive
okay,
in, and old
but that will
Olsen
end the
wasn't
inning.
having none of that. He still got it.
Great play at third base by Riley. A 10-pitch inning for
So there you go.
Elder.
We're heading to the top of the second. Score still tied, all at nothing. Eat some dirt, son. Seems like lady had told me that we may be tonight's stream when she comes in. It seems that her parents are going to be joining her watching. So definitely like to welcome them into the stream and hope they enjoy the day. And happy Mother's Day to Miss Laney's mother. Hope your day has been filled with joy, just like all the rest of you beautiful women out there. And every one of you women are very beautiful. You are so much loved. And because like I said early in the stream, without all of you women, none of us would be here. None. Because there's just something a man can't do. And we can't give birth to children. So thank you guys. All you women out there, thank you. We so greatly appreciate all of you. Happy Mother's Day. And remember, everybody, today's the last day. MLB.com. Get over there if you want to watch the remainder of the games tonight. All free. All you got to do is sign up with an account. And it's as easy if you got a Google account that you log in with your Google. That's all you got to tell it to do.
Short hop drilled. They worked on forever. And look at Olsen gives the look like what are you doing there, Pete? What's going on? Take a look at our field report. It's brought to you by Scott's. Feed your lawn, feed it. Let's get into it.
Citi Field, Queens, New York.
Kentucky Bluegrass.
53 degrees, cloudy. Kentucky Bluegrass.
From a Pennsylvania
used by 26 of 30 MLB teams.
Major League teams. Severino starts
Who
this
inning
with a 95-mile-an-hour fastball. His last pitch to Harris was 98.
Arcia.
I don't blame Arcia right there for making that noise.
All right, I might need to leave that music alone.
Son of Lily Beth.
Yeah, it's cool to see the moms. Shout out to Nancy Ravitch watching tonight. I know that. Hi, Mom, and happy Mother's Day.
Hola, Mami. Vituca.
1-2 missed inside, not by much. He thought that was a caught looking.
It's the first time we've seen the two-seamer sinker from Severino tonight.
That was a caught looking.
Hard action running in. We've seen the two-seamer sinker from Severino tonight. Late breaking, hard action running in.
It's a good take by Arcia, who's in year 2 of that 3-year deal for all the deals Alex Anthopoulos has made. 3-year deal, 7.3.
All right, good deal.
Your everyday shortstop.
Buy low, sell them high, right?
Getting the sound working for you guys here.
So second straight inning, he's gotten the leadoff man. And here comes Jared Kelnick, the left
All right.
fielder.
I was able to get my
6th overall pick in the 2018
here we
draft.
go.
Breaking pitch, top of the zone, in there for a strike. They call it a sweeper at 86.
All right, so we got Jared Kelnick up. I am going to pause it here. It's a little behind. My video is now ahead, so I can sync it up much better. So we're gonna do that real quick. We just got to wait. That was Arcia's his out. Now they'll have to pitch at least one pitch to Kelnick. As soon as they do that, I'll be able to sync us up. Hazel, Hazel, you're having a bad dream. Dirty Dan. All right, so this next pitch, we should be good to go.
Talk about catching it out in front. Not at 100 miles per hour, 98.6, but down. Do that against your former organization.
It just beat Severino to a spot. Four-seam fastball, middle in.
Second home run of the season for Kelnick.
Oh, we just missed it out. Oh, well, you know what? We're going to watch it on the interactive, guys and gals.
Right for Jared Kelnick.
Kelnick just hit a home run.
Sent out deep to right field. Marte is just short of the track, and Tromp is retired for the second out.
Carl, for the second consecutive week, fans, you don't bring a glove, can't expect to make the play. Legend, he's not.
Back to the top, and Acuna. I don't sense that we're going to send Buster out there early.
Can't blame it on the kid, though.
No, it's not. No. And now everybody to the phones. Did you all see that? All right.
That's like the agony of defeat. It's unfair. You have 98 in your back pocket, and then you have that right there, and be fortunate that he has that protector over the shin.
I guess
it still hurts.
Not gonna let me. Milo. Sorry about that, everybody.
And now both the athletic trainer and Brian Snicker are going to come on out and talk to Ronald, who's used his legs very well this year. He's got 14.
Ronald hit the ball
already.
Ronald hit the ball and it come down and got him in the shin or something. Looked like. Oh yeah, got him on the side of that foot, and
that's a direct hit.
Looks to be writhing in some pain there.
Be fortunate that he's wearing that shin guard too. It's not a great feeling.
Eduardo, how does that affect you going forward after you get hit like that?
The problem is that now you have it in the back of your mind. So he can go slider or he can go right back in there.
Right back in there.
So
right back in there.
Such a pitcher.
Attaboy.
I just can't.
What's your thinking? He's cut off on a high hopper. Beatty across the diamond, and he is out.
Yeah, it's not going to let me. We're going to move us back to the other.
Go to right. Ronald makes that play.
So the Atlanta Braves jump out on the lead, 1-0. Oh, jeez. Come on. No, you didn't. Tells me we're on commercial break, but yeah, our interactive is pitching. Oh, okay. We don't got any batters up though. Hey, welcome in everybody. Welcome to this Mother's Day stream. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers out there in the world. As I keep saying, without you, none of us would be here.
By pitch updates.
Right, we are back. Citi Field.
Pitch updates faster than ever day. Download the MLB based on players you follow every single day. Download the MLB app today. I think the dance team, I think instead of Buster interviewing a fan, I think Buster just gets involved with the dance team.
Down with that, you know, it's
Right,
an official.
there we go.
I'm going out to interview
There
a
we
fan.
go. Okay. There we go. Now I just need to wait. It's finally going to let me pause and unpause. It's been acting wonky for me tonight, guys and gals. Sorry. Normally we don't have this bad of a... Alright, so we just need to wait for the first pitch to go through. That'll be ball one. Now on the next wind up and pitch, we can release the button and hopefully we are all synced up.
Breakdancing's in
We
the
go,
Olympics
foul
this year.
ball. We are synced.
Official. Yes.
You know what else is in the Olympics this year? Golf. Again.
All right, so 1-1 to
Martinez,
count.
right field, and Acuna, who was limping on his way to first, still gingerly.
Now, what the
looking at
hell
that
just
ball
happened here?
land in the seats. Yeah, Elder had no Division I offers initially. He pitched at a high school in an all-star game, and he basically reached out to the Texas.
I gotta pause it again. It just jumped out to the live. Bumped ahead on its own. This will be a foul ball on the interactive. Now this next pitch, I'll release it again. Sorry again, guys.
Longhorns coaching staff. As JD sends one.
That'll be a base hit up the left field.
Martinez is aboard with a single. So he reached out to the Longhorn.
Oh, it did it again.
1-0 to Beatty inside from Elder. Two
Okay,
balls,
now
no
this is a
strikes.
little ridiculous. This is super annoying, actually.
He sends this one high in the air to shallow center field. Harris coming on.
Now watch this from this angle of Austin Riley at third base and tell me if he gets a good jump or not from it. Sort of broke to his right before actually picking it up, and he was a little disappointed in himself, saying, man, I should have had that one if I would have gotten a good read on the swing.
Harrison Bader, pink.
All right, so we'll do that. This here will be a fly, pop-out fly. Out, Jared Kelnick will be the one underneath to take it for out number one. As soon as they go into the pitcher motion, I'll try it again. Boy, it seems like the stream's a little slow tonight, huh?
Bat in hand, squares, and he got.
Oh, there we go. Now let's hope it doesn't do
But
the
both
jump
Elder and
ahead.
Severino have come in tonight. And high on occasion.
And it did. Are you kidding me?
You got to earn it. 2-1. 3 balls and a strike.
You know what? I'm going to let the interactive get a little bit ahead. That's what I need to do. That way when it jumps ahead and syncs it up. This is why I hate it. We spent all that money getting the subscriptions and stuff to watch these things, and then they have a blackout. Oh, goodness.
Noted Met fan and former ESPN Baseball Tonight producer Gus Ramsey watching the game. He said if Buster joined the dance team, he would be known as Buster Move.
Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
One of the players on that team, and I'd walk in, he goes, Buster Rhymes, every time.
Did you ever interview Buster Douglas, Buster?
Oh, no.
No.
But I've got a lot
Oh,
of
I
Buster Posey
see.
stories.
Yeah, of course. 3-2, and that is a sword. That's a sword.
That's going to be ball 4. Or, what was that, a K?
After all those sinkers and fastballs in, finally broke one off, put a wrinkle on it. You can see the spin, gyro spin down
okay.
the way, and yeah,
Strikeouts, okay, to the chat.
Is that a broadsword or is that a short
Welcome
sword?
in, everybody.
a sword, yeah.
Appreciate you stopping in. Please smash that thumbs up for us.
Just redefining the length.
More information.
Same words, more info. McNeil fouls that one off at the plate. So there's our guy, Brandon Nimmo, of course, was going to be in the outfield and wearing a microphone. He is going to put the headset on for us, so you can ask Brandon Nimmo a question using the hashtag AskSNB. Last week, Brandon Marsh. This week, Brandon Nimmo. JD Martinez busted up that no-hitter last night.
All right. I'm going to try this one more time, ladies and gentlemen. Try it once more. Another thing we could try is to do this.
With a home run, he's got a single tonight. McNeil fouls that one off. What's different about McNeil, Edward?
I think the game just caught up. All right, so now the interactive's ahead. That's going to be a change. So we're in the bottom. What are we? Heading to the top of the third. Atlanta leads 1-0. We'll take on the strike zone. I love that strike zone look. We're just going to have to leave it where it's at, I guess. See, this is, it's tough when we have to use the VPN. And as unreliable as the ESPN and in the batter's box on the MLB. We just got used to that, so it really didn't bother us for it to be a little off. But when it comes to this 3D interactive, because that's live real time, that there's the only delay you get from that is
Nimmo's, running around the outfield, he's hitting bombs. It's not a perfect world, but he's joining us here on Sunday night, and we appreciate that, Brandon.
And unfortunately,
how
I have to
much
give the Mets broadcast of the game.
But sometimes you got to play it safe.
I cannot pull up the Braves broadcast for the life of me.
Just trying to really, be available to my guys as much as I possibly can, and obviously would have loved to be on the field tonight, but. We made the call to not start the game. Who knows? It might end up in there later, but definitely looking at tomorrow, and I'm feeling good. So I appreciate you guys.
So your buddy Max Scherzer, how did he put playing it safe? There's another way you can put that.
Yes.
All right, so that'll be.
I would rather tame a lion than push it.
Yeah, Ozzy Albies
and so the saying on that is just Mendy. He was trying to tell me hey, let's play it safe, but you definitely want your guys to want to play. And,
all right, so our sound is only
and I thought it was great
about 2 seconds ahead of the interactive. So we're going to leave it at that.
You've been involved with animals growing up. Tell people about that.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in on tonight's Mother's Day broadcast. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful women of the world.
I think
we all thank you so greatly.
Definitely.
You guys are so appreciated.
Learned from growing up in Wyoming.
Definitely without you women,
bull riding. It was like a rite
we
of
wouldn't
passage
even be
in my
here.
Family growing up, and so
we don't give you enough credit
for
in my
many
opinion.
Years now.
So
and,
enjoy this
I
day that
but,
is
especially
really
designed
put it in perspective
for
you.
me last year. So
thank you.
Here's a question from a viewer. We asked the fans at home; they can reach out. So the question tonight, Brandon,
reads
like this.
As your #1 fan, I'm so proud of you and the man you've become. You have faced some great big league pitching, but have you ever seen a better pitch than the wind-up Wilma, which I pitched to you when you were growing up?
Oh no, I haven't.
Swing and a miss.
I'm such a good hitter now is because of that wind-up Wilma. Had to really work on the strike zone command, and that's definitely why I'm here. I'm so thankful for my mom, and happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. We all know that you make the world go round, and I just am so thankful for mine. She was such a light to me, and such, as you can tell, just such a sweet soul.
Yeah.
And I love her to death and would not be here without her. And she did. She used to pitch to me with the wind-up Wilma from the Flintstones. And I loved it, man. We have video of it, I think.
We just saw some. It was fantastic.
Perfect. I love it. She was so awesome to me. Just sacrificed so much for me to be here, and I could not thank her anymore. I love her so much.
And being in Wyoming, it wasn't as if there were a whole bunch of baseball leagues to play in, right? She was a great driver.
Welcome in, everybody.
Yes,
appreciate you stopping in.
Most of the time, we were going to Denver, which was 2 hours away.
We're currently trying to reach the 20-like goal. If you haven't done so yet, please hit that thumbs up for us.
Or me going to some sort of sporting event. And, they were always driving around. So hopefully they were able to write those miles off on their taxes or something. But, it was just amazing, especially looking at it now, all the sacrifices that she made in order for us to try and live our dreams. And especially me, I could not thank her enough. But a lot of driving going on. 2 hours to Denver, sometimes 6-7 hours to Omaha, all the way up to Washington for 14, 15-hour drives.
Right.
It just it's expansive country out there, and you gotta drive a ways in order to get good baseball.
Great pictures of you and your mom we just saw.
Chat's a little slow tonight, but our good buddy David.
Yeah, no, we're definitely very close.
He's definitely keeping it rolling.
I've learned so much from her, and
appreciate that, David.
I'll tell you a funny story. She used to get a bat for Mother's Day every year. That was the family joke going around. Was every time we would be at like a tournament for some sort of baseball tournament, And the running joke was that she always got a bat for Mother's Day, and then she would give it to me to use that season. And we definitely got her other presents. Don't worry about that.
Right.
But it did seem like every Mother's Day weekend was the time when I was getting the bat. And just shows how selfless she was, and she went along with the joke just fine. And but it was she was so important to who I am today, and even the baseball player I am today.
So what's the message maybe that your mom gave
Okay,
you
come
that
on,
kind of
Mets.
stuck with you today? That's another
That's
fan
enough.
question. And maybe from your mom. I don't know.
Yeah.
No,
Get the
it's
game.
not from your mom, but it's about your mom.
Yeah. I
3-1 count.
one of the
2 outs.
greatest
Runner
things
on
that I
first,
learned
top
from
of the
her was
third.
just, to always,
We got
stick
the big
to
bear at
yourself,
bat.
be true to yourself, and always be proud of who you're looking
Sorry,
at
Braves
in the
fans.
mirror at the end of the day. Like, if you're okay with everything that you've done at the end of the day,
I'm not able to get the
you're
damn
holding
Braves
up to
stream
your
up.
standards, then then you should be happy with wherever you're at. But always hold yourself to the same standards. Be true to yourself. And then she was just the sweetest soul, and so I try to be a nice person as well and be like
Out
her.
3.
Well, it shines through tonight.
So we're going to head to the bottom of the third.
I'm sure she and everyone else really proud of you, Brandon. Thanks, buddy.
Thanks, guys. Thanks for having me on. I appreciate it.
All right,
I think
one
it's
more
ridiculous
look.
the whole damn inning they had him on.
Wind-up Wilma. Here it comes, and there he goes.
Yeah, thank you, Wind Up Wilma. Thank
Thanks,
you,
Brandon.
but
See you.
I understand the whole Mother's Day thing, but come on now. A whole inning. Listen to me. Like I said, the last I could tell, the audio is maybe 2 seconds, if that, ahead of the interactive. So I'm not going to touch nothing now unless I absolutely have to. I'm not even changing the view of it. So hey, I got contacted by On the Go with CeeLo the other day, and he was having a conversation with the developers, one of the developing devs of this 3D interactive. And he was able to share some ideas. The devs were intrigued with, what kind of feedback we had for them. And I'll tell you, myself and CeeLo have just praised it. I mean, it is very good. And I know from how much of it I watched last year, and I did use it quite a bit, but I didn't stream it.
It's a game 5, Hurricanes and Rangers, 7 o'clock Eastern time.
When I did,
then it's game 4,
there was
Stars and
a
Avs.
lot of stutter glitch and whatnot, but they've corrected a lot of that. Now I do notice that when you go to the interactive, the 3D replay system, they can kind of glitch out after running. But overall, they have done an amazing job.
That's where it goes in up here.
But CeeLo was able to give some ideas, and I think he hit it right on the head. It'd be nice to have like the score box up one of the corners. The actual score box that goes inning by inning. It'd be great if they had all the new uniforms in. What I think would be even better, not just adding all the new uniforms, but also, like tonight, the Mets are wearing these white ones. Actually have that night that they're wearing the white ones. The Braves are in their road grays. Make sure that the interactive, they have the road gray. If the Braves are at home and wearing their City Connect, which is normally on a Saturday.
Just because he had to keep that
Saturday
foot on the bag. Usually it's
well, then the interactive should have.
That's the way you're taught. Perfectly done, and to be able to pick
City Connect uniform.
From this angle, just
I think that would be a
how good
really,
his
really
hands
nice addition as well.
On that pick.
And how big he is.
So we'll have to see.
As
The dev did tell him that
DJ Stewart got a hit his first time up. Did he get
they've been working
Yes,
hard on a lot of new features that are supposed to be coming
DJ
out.
Stewart 2 for 2 with a couple of singles.
Taking a liking to that leadoff spot
All right, the Mets are going to pick up a one-out single. So they now have a runner on first.
Not, Kyle Schwarber he's doing. It's Luis Arise.
2 pitches, 2 for 2. One of them opposite field. This one more up the middle, just out of the reach of Ozzie Albies.
Now starting Marte, struck out his first
Hey,
time.
crazy.
Up. That's in there.
Am I good with the Yankees? What do you mean by that?
Where was
Do I like the Yankees?
Is
that what you're asking?
And how did he look over there?
Very, very natural.
Like he could play third. Then Snickers said you should see him at shortstop.
Because I'll be honest, I can sit and watch any team play.
Marte late on that one. 85, beat it into the ground.
I have 2 favorite
I know
teams.
he's tall, I know he's big, but think about all the big
Chicago Cubs
that are playing right now at the Major League
and the Atlanta
level.
Braves.
O'Neal Cruz is the first.
The reason for that, when I grew up, I've been a lifelong Chicago fan.
Yeah, it was
Chicago Cubs, Chicago White Sox, Chicago Bears, Chicago Blackhawks, Chicago Bulls.
Outside to Marte.
I have been
same feeling I did
Chicago
that
lifelong.
There will be a day when
I got to meet Mike Ditka, ladies and gentlemen,
stop saying that extra innings or
just
something
before
like
they
that.
played the Super Bowl.
He was very comfortable with that.
He came into my stepdad's sister's restaurant in
I don't
Galena,
think that's an
Illinois.
off the table
Come in there
suggestion.
for coffee, and I got a signed restaurant menu from him. They went on to win the Super Bowl after that.
Next thing you know, you're looking for things like Mookie
So
Betts playing shortstop,
mean,
That's right.
maybe that guy playing third base.
why do I like the Atlanta Braves in? Because I've always dug the Braves.
1-0 on a
And
Kelnick home run.
my stepdad was a
Stewart.
huge Atlanta Braves fan.
Time
God rest your soul there, Dick. Miss you.
Yeah, so you watch at home how smooth Olsen was at third base.
Huge Atlanta Braves
Tiny
fan.
glove on.
And he was a coast-to-coast
Gave
truck
her some
driver.
seeds
So
over
when he was
first.
home, we spent our time watching
That
Chicago Cubs,
athleticism, moving
Atlanta
the
Braves.
feet, not trying to get lazy.
But I'm a lover of
You see a
baseball
lot of
altogether.
first basemen over there
I'm a
just
lover
get
of the
little
game.
bit lazy.
So I can sit and watch any
A couple
team play.
years ago, Freddie Freeman,
without
when
an
he was
issue.
with the Braves, they called him in the office and they said, "Look, you're a little slow going to
Hey,
your right,
George,
so we need to
welcome in,
work
bud.
on that." He was like, "I wonder what they wanted to ask me," and he was right. That's what the analytics said.
Good pitch and another one, a sinker. Marte.
Hey, Kenneth, welcome in,
again.
friend.
Third strikeout for Elder, second of Marte. Same pitch, got him in the first.
Which really about the release point.
We had a home run by Jared
Kelnick.
Kelnick.
Gets Marte over the top.
I actually missed it myself. I was trying to sync the damn
Spin rate about
interactive up
3%
while
less
he's
than
batting,
average.
and he smoked
Sink
one out.
2 inches less than average,
So,
but the location
kudos to
was
Jared
right
Kelnick.
on point. And late break.
Lindor on the ground in the hole. That's going to get into right field. Stewart.
That's going to get into right field for a base hit.
And the Mets will have men on the
Big
corners
boys
with
rumbling
2
to
down
third, so
in the
we'll
bottom of
have
the
runners
third
on the
after a
corners.
Lindor single.
So 2 outs. Mets
So
now
all 3
90
hits
feet from
so
tying the
far
game.
that have been given up by Elder have come in the first pitch. 2 by Stewart, and this one by Francisco Lindor, going down to get it.
Still waiting for our good friend Mr. Maverick to make his appearance.
Of a sinker ball pitcher, really.
Yeah.
Here we are at 7 o'clock, and I talked to him at
87 miles
5:30.
an hour. And here's Alonso as the crowd here gets into it at Citi Field on a Sunday night.
Keep an eye on Trump behind the plate. Every time last at bat that Pete Alonso had, every pitch was right there, down and in, down and in, never setting up on the inside part, not allowing Pete to get his hands extended.
Last couple of games, 4 for
Here
12.
comes the
Runner
pitch.
goes, pulled foul.
Foul ball.
And because of
Got
his swing
very
path,
lucky.
that's pretty much the only thing
From
he
what I
do
can see, it
if
looked
it's
pretty
located
close.
correctly. That's why Elder has to make sure that nothing leaks out over the plate. You miss way in.
'21st in barrels, and that means he squares it up more often than most.
And the only right-handed hitter in this lineup for the Mets that's capable of keeping that ball fair is JD Martinez because of his swing path. Everyone else It's top hand heavy. JD is more bottom half, keeping it through longer.
More homers than anybody in baseball since 19, and a good job by Trump with the runner at third to keep that from getting away.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, we are slowly but surely working our way towards that
We talk a lot about
900
pitchers
goal.
and the movement
And
on
of
their
course,
pitches,
the
but
ultimate
really,
goal is to reach 1,000.
You have to start with where he
and
releases it from.
extending
How
that
high off the
1,000
ground,
thereafter
about 6
for
feet, 5 inches
you know,
off the ground. He really drives that two-seamer
50
down.
million.
1-2, and
You
this
know, it's
one.
great to.
Oh,
They're calling it fair.
Stewart is in. Alonso puts the brakes on. That's an RBI for Pete. And
Okay,
it's
so
now the Mets
score,
one and
tie
the
score.
Braves
Let's
one.
look at that again.
He did keep it fair.
Did keep it fair, but let's take a look at where the pitch was. Was it down and in, or was it up? You be the judge. Just from that bad angle, you can tell it was up.
Oh, no, don't you do that. What's going on here? Ah. Bear with me, guys and gals. Not sure what is going on here. All right, there we go. They're on commercial break. I just don't know what happened in between there. Oh, that's awesome. Mr. CeeLo is always welcome. Matter of fact, everybody, now since we're, it looks like the interactive might I don't have anything that indicates that I'm having an issue with my internet. All right, so we'll take this time since they're on commercial. Let's go ahead and give our shout outs. Of course, we always like to start our stream shout outs out with On the Go with CeeLo. That dude is such an amazing streamer, guys. He very knowledgeable about the things he streams, and he does a large variety. You can watch NASCAR, baseball, football, basketball, hockey. He does live stream vlogging from down there in the Disney parks. Gives you a lot of stuff to keep you busy with. So keep up the great work, CeeLo. You're an amazing streamer, and I'm proud to call myself a friend. There you go. You can check his channel out by going to youtube.com/@onthego with CeeLo. Second, we got Goose Sports. Why is it still paused? There we go. I think we're coming out of it now. Sounds like Mr. Maverick going to be joining us here momentarily.
Baseball, Michael Harris.
Yes, sir.
He is
Here we
our
go.
Sunday snapshot photographer. Gave him
One
a
second. We do that again,
camera.
though.
They're taking pics.
Yep, I just
We
got
got
home.
Goose Sports. You can check his channel out by going to youtube.com/@Goose Sports. Another great sports streamer.
Guys that
He
don't
doesn't
often get in front of the camera are very
live
comfortable getting in front of
in-game
the camera.
audio, nothing like that. He's
Now, here
old
he
school
is.
and likes to do all the
To lead
commentary
things off,
himself.
Michael Harris,
And
the second.
does a great job. Very knowledgeable. So check his channel out as well.
Off speed from Sevy misses. Now a new ball game as we start the fourth.
All right, 1-0 the count.
Baseball 1-1. Harris struck out. Will be followed by Arcia and Kelnick, the home run hitter.
Now our
Jams
interact is
inside.
going to be a little ahead again.
Talk with Brian Snicker about Harris.
Let me
Raves
turn
about
that off.
his
Mr. Mav's
ability
getting
to
ready.
recognize the ebbs and flows of a season as he sends one right back to the pitcher, Severino.
That'll be
For a guy
out
that
number
young,
1.
Doesn't get too high, never gets too low. And over the course of 162, you need a lot of personalities in the clubhouse that can do that.
Carl, they got a lot of those. I had conversations yesterday with
All right,
Matt
let me,
Olson and with Austin Riley.
let me check my Discord to make sure I have it set up right.
About how collectively
Yep,
they assume they
I
believe
would have been
that their
showing
offense
myself.
is going to get better. It's unusual confidence.
Yeah.
Well, McNeil is
Well, my
twice in the
pink
perfect
background,
spot
and for
Arcia.
whatever reason it gave me
Easy
pink.
second out off the
Yeah.
bat of Arcia, right to Jeff McNeil.
There he is,
Two
everybody.
strikeouts
Mr. Maverick
here
from
in the
Maverick
fourth.
Sports himself.
Hey, everybody.
Today's game, let's take a look at that home run from
So
Kelnick
you
for
missed
the
out,
T-Mobile multi-view.
The Brave, Mets just tied up the game.
No doubt.
So we're tied at 1.
98 miles per hour. He caught it
Okay.
out
Jared
front.
Kelnick
He's
put
coming
us
7
ahead
feet
with a
to the
solo
spot.
home run.
Nice.
Yeah, so that's
All right, Coney. So
like
you're the
his
pitcher.
second-
You gave up a homer
second
to this
homer of the
guy.
year,
Now,
third
what's
homer,
the
something like
mindset
that.
second time around?
Yeah,
You
second
see
homer of the
again.
year, yeah.
Well, I'm impressed. You went right after him again with a fastball down. Probably stay
If you
away.
guys are wondering,
I know
Mr.
Kelnick's
Mav
got a
was
reputation for being a
was
good
at
temperament
his
hitter, a good
fishing
fastball
tournament
hitter. He's had
today,
trouble with
so-
some off-speed stuff.
But I'm
Yep.
sure a lot of
Got
you
a
guys
chance to
already know
expand his
that.
own here now.
Boy, I tell you,
Yeah.
the stream has been slow tonight.
It has.
Certainly the mistake.
Yeah, I
was
seen
made
D
middle
pop
end
in
first
and
at-bat,
and say hey, and
Down the
I haven't
first
seen
pitch,
him
away the
since. Or at least I haven't seen him type
Challenged
since.
him again, 3 straight.
Right.
We got
fastballs.
George.
You do see,
George
too,
and Kent
maybe
has
that's
joined
to
us.
Buster's point,
David's
where the
been here
Braves
the whole time. Then we had
aren't
D.
batting an eye about the fact
And
that
we
they
had
haven't
Crazy
hit the
Man
homers they did
stop
last
in and
year
ask
with
me if
over
I was good with the
300.
Yankees, but
And currently
not
15th,
quite sure what he
7
meant
of
by
their
that.
last 9 have been
I think by the time I
produced
asked
by the home
him
run.
what he meant by it, I think he'd already
Something
left
like
the
these guys
chat.
are 50 years old. Like you're not
Dang.
worried about them and track records. They're all.
I don't know if
young.
he's asking if I like the Yankees or what. So I explained to him I'm a lifelong Chicago and Atlanta fan.
Alonso backs
fan,
up. Severino
but
there to cover.
I
and a
like
very
baseball
quick
altogether, so I
9-pitch
can
inning.
watch
For
any
Luis
team
Severino,
play.
he gets through the fourth.
Right.
It'll be 6, 7, 8 when we return for the Mets.
Give me one
on Sunday
second
Night
here.
Baseball.
So we're
pulling
through the top of the fourth, heading to the bottom. Tie game 1-1. Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers of the world. We absolutely appreciate you. This is your day, and we hope you have a wonderful, wonderful day.
Oh.
You certainly deserve it.
Of course, my mother is no longer with us. She passed away
She's with
last
us.
year.
What are you talking about? She's with us.
Yeah, she was with me today, that's for sure.
You know, you didn't even give me credit. I asked my ancestors.
Yes,
to
yes,
bless
she
you
did.
with the fit, and you go and tell
Yes,
me
she
your
did.
mother was here.
Well, my mother was there, my dad was there, your ancestors were there, and it was a slow day, but it was a very productive day. The very first fish I pulled, everybody, was a 24-9 buffalo, and then I turned around and caught and then my partner that I fished with, he caught an 18-2 buffalo, and then I turned around and caught a 25-4 common. And then I turned around and caught a 13-1 common. And then he turned around and caught a 13-2 common and a 9-2. So we had 94-8. And 5 biggest took 96-2. So we were in a almost a 3-way tie for first. But I took big fish of the day, and I also took 2 slots. Each slot pays $50. So, but I split everything.
Kenneth says, "Hey, Mr. Mav."
Oh, hey, Kenneth, how's it going, buddy? How you doing? That's great, man. Like I said, I've had a long day. So, but yeah, like I said,
I remember you telling us about your grandmother, Kenneth. Sorry she passed.
I remember that too. Hell, I just walked in the door, everybody. As soon as I got home, I fired up the old computer here and jumped on the stream. So I just now finally got everything up and running. So,
oh crap,
I am here.
I guess maybe I should be paying attention. No wonder why we don't got no damn sound.
Oh,
I'll tell you the VPN has not been working well for me tonight.
Yeah, right there.
Yeah. See him drop that left shoulder like to grab the side.
Oh boy, looks like Austin Riley tweaked something in his back or his side.
He kind of grabbed at his side.
So they got Zach Short, who just got acquired as a couple days ago from the Boston Red Sox for cash considerations. He's out there on third base for Atlanta. So that's not good.
Fingers crossed for Riley and the Braves similarly.
What happened now? I missed it.
Basically, Austin Riley, his last time up was swung on, and he come up gingerly on his right side or left side. And so then now they got Zach Short, who was just acquired from the Boston Red Sox this week for cash consideration.
Normally when it's a swing, they're pulling a muscle or tearing something.
An offensive outburst for the Mets with the 5 hits through the 3 innings.
So, man, I hope it's not that drastic.
And Elder bounces another one. This is not a radar gun game from the Braves perspective. And how good
because Riley has been playing awesome ball.
In the absence of Strider.
Yes, he has.
I mean, he really, really wants to win that Golden Glove.
Question from Buster, I think.
Or you can tell he's put the work in to do it.
Who do you start?
Oh, yeah.
And he threw Chris Sale's name out there. Then he said, well, Max Fried, the way he's pitching. But the idea that Chris Sale is that guy right now.
Thank you very much for the 10 likes we've reached.
That's
so
how good he is when he's right. And if he's healthy.
We're trying to reach that 20 mark.
Incredible story.
If you're here and you haven't done so yet, please
that's in there.
smash that thumbs up.
Strike 3. Beatty didn't like it on a sinker.
Yeah, wait till he goes back to the dugout and sees this one. Some really good action. And you talked earlier about Greg Maddux and the conversations. This is very Greg Maddux-esque. Throwing it right there to the hip. You give up on it, and lo and behold, it hits the corner.
Yeah, it's a ball the whole way until it's not at the end. Maddux rode that pitch all the way to the Hall of Fame.
Sure did. Bader pulls that one foul off the screen, protecting the fans down the third base line.
Carl, you mentioned about it not being a guy.
All right, so 0-1 the count.
But if you look at it, the Braves with Negro, Glavin, Maddux, you got Smoltz in there, but the 3 out of 4, they didn't light it up, and they're in the Hall
down
of Fame.
And dirty.
I know what I'm going to do here.
Huge number there, Coney.
I was down and dirty, so 1-1.
The opponents hit 455 when Elder gets ahead 0-1.
Pretty simple, right?
Yeah, and glaring.
Every pitching coach I ever had preached that. You got to get ahead. How many times you hear a manager in the post-game press conference talk about that kind of an issue with the starting pitcher? And for Elder, it's about both sides of the plate. It's easy to get the movement to the arm side with 2-seamers or sinker ball pitchers. It's the glove side command.
Yep, 1-2 to Bader.
Oh,
Elder
Bader
back punch outs. He's
got rung up on strike 3.
You can see Bader
2 outs.
Why Rob Drake didn't check with the first base umpire on the swing.
First base and down to go 1-2-3. That's a really good inning for Bryce Elder. He needed it. We head to the top of the 5th inning, still a 1-1 game.
I guess you could call that kind of a short sword, but certainly a question of, and that's what every hitter always says.
Yep.
You got to call balls and strikes. how could you see both? You're watching the pitch. Why not
See,
ask for the first base umpire?
This is
and
the
get
only
his
thing
help?
that I
Certainly
think they should
it's
definitely
within
change. The amount of money,
all the rules that
the amount of money
to
we
make that
paid
call.
for our
He did.
subscriptions.
And McNeil
There should be
rolls
no
one over
problem.
Elder.
Like when it,
Matching
okay, so it's
Severino
blackout
here in
for
the
us,
fourth
right?
with a very
But they give us
efficient
they
inning.
give us the
As
ability
they
to
go
listen to the
1,
radio
2,
broadcast.
3.
Well, then
With
put
3
the players
Carlos
coming up the bat. Put all that in there.
Mendoza
Give us the
with Buster when we
statistics.
come back, Met fans.
I like
Right.
to look at that stuff. And all we get is a radio broadcast. I mean,
Well, you do have a point.
yeah, I mean, okay, so just don't show the video part. Put the radio broadcast in where the video would be. Leave all the rest, all the statistics. Who's up the bat, who's coming up the bat. Leave all that there. I
Right.
mean, we pay good money. $170 is $170, man.
You got that right.
Just a little extra rant from me, guys. I really don't like not being able to tell you guys who's coming up, what their stats and stuff are. It's a bit tough. Oh, I did it again. Come on. I'm tired of this shit. Crashed on me again.
Really?
Yeah. That's why I hate the nights I have to use the VPN, man. Paid
Yeah.
VPN and it just absolute garbage.
It happens, man.
So DJ Stewart, put him in the leadoff spot.
Base, his ability to get on base, obviously two pitches today, and obviously he's getting results.
All right, you know Luis Severino very
All right,
well.
so we are back.
Coaching the Yankees when he was there. What's different about him in 2024?
Health, that's what he starts. This is a guy that went through a lot the past couple of years, dealing with so many injuries, and now we got a healthy pitcher. Credit to him that he's been putting his work in a lot, and we've seen some good results.
Carlos, thanks. Carl, back to you.
Buster, thank you very much. Swinging a
Hey,
high
at
one
least-
there from
at least
Trump
it's,
after
right
ball
on.
one. Now, the count even
Or
one
no.
Yeah.
0-1
Yeah.
strike as we head to the
Yeah,
top
my
of the fifth inning.
interactions and sound are right on.
Take a look at the numbers for both Elder and Severino in 4 innings. They've been fairly efficient in a 1-1 ball game.
Foul ball,
3
1-2 the
strikeouts
count.
for Severino, 6 strikeouts on the other side for Bryce Elder. Really good pitch there. The
Strike
sweeper.
3
The
to
first one
Arcia.
just didn't sweep. That one does.
Or, excuse me, that was
Strikeout
Trump.
for Severino.
Yeah, that was
He's
Trump.
retired 5 in a row.
Well, throwing the two-seamer inside was the sequence that you needed to set this pitch up. And when you establish inside with your fastball, and you have a couple of different kinds of fastballs, you'll get swings like that on your sweeper.
Left side tightness. That's what sends Austin Riley out of the game. And Acuna swings at a sweeper. 0-1.
Oh,
Acuna
jeepers.
fouled the ball off of his left.
Oh, that's a base hit by Acuna to left field.
And Ronald Acuna,
Base hit.
all that
All right,
speed will
let's
be
go.
on against a team that has had a nightmarish time preventing stolen bases.
How far ahead am I with you?
This time, Severino tried to go back in there.
They're showing a replay of Acuna just hitting the ball
out in
again.
front.
Here it is
Yep,
in
okay.
another angle coming out to the outfield.
And on first,
But,
give him the chest bump.
the crash.
Alonso did the same thing on his single.
Okay.
I'll give him a
Getting ready for the
play-by-play.
windup.
Mets have allowed 52 stolen bases.
Ozzy Albies swings and fouls that one
Foul
off.
ball.
As
Strike
Elvis gets
one.
out way in
Yep.
front of that and yanks it foul into the
I-
upper deck.
He was swinging for the fences on that one.
Yeah, I do apologize, everybody,
you see
about
the
the
worst
poor
caught stealing.
quality of the stream tonight. There, it's freezing up on me again.
And there's the pickoff of Acuna.
Oh, they say they got
At first
Albies
base.
at first. Or Acuna.
He
Acuna.
looks back at the first base umpire and says, you missed that. That's DJ Rayburn. Now the question is, will the Braves ask for a review? And apparently they are not going to do that, as Ronald is slowly making his way back to the dugout.
Heck of a jump move right there, Coney. Quick feet by Severino.
Yeah, he was out.
Oh, he got him by a lot.
Yeah, he was out.
I don't know. Why would Acuna
One way
be
to prevent
contesting
stolen
it so
bases.
much?
Yeah, he's always had a quick move to first base and somewhat.
Oh, yeah, he was out long.
Borderline, too, as Eduardo pointed out, kind of a jump.
So
move,
Albies
not a
just
step
swung
and
and
throw.
missed. So where were you
I
at?
think first basemen are
0-2.
now. Forget about going after the hand.
That was
trying
just
to
a
get the
swing and a
body.
miss.
Because of the
So
instant
0-2.
replay, you can afford to be able to do it. The umpire
Hey,
can't be in two
I'm
places
gonna
at
do
once when it
this.
comes to tag and base.
This should bring.
Given the inability
Yep.
of the Mets to basically throw guys out,
That's going to
do
bring
you
my
need to be that
interactive
aggressive with a secondary lead if you're
completely
one of the
up to
fastest
date.
guys and great base
I
stealers
kind of learned something about this tonight.
in the game.
It's a valid point.
If
Especially when you know
my
through the stat
interactive
report
is
that
ahead of
Severino's
my
got a quick
sound,
move. And as I said before,
I simply
we tend to
put a
think of
full screen
left-handed
page
pitchers as
over
the
it,
pitchers
and it
with the balk
buzzes
move.
the
Righty's got
interactive
balk moves
for
too,
me.
where they break down their front leg or do the jump throw like you just saw.
Severino there with some hesitation on the leg kick. Little pause.
So full boat. 3-2 pitch.
The 3-2.
Swung on a foul ball.
Swung at ball 4, but he stays
We'll
alive.
do it again.
Fouls
3
it
and
off.
2.
I'm going to put that theory to use because the interactive is just a touch ahead.
62 games, which seemingly every Brave player would like to do. They're conditioned and trained to do it. Of course, Albies missed some time earlier, and now with Riley out of the game, you wonder if he's going to have to miss a few games. But they train these
Foul
guys.
ball.
We saw their plyometrics before the game. Talked to their trainers about what they were doing and how often they do it. Once, maybe twice a week, to make sure they stay on the field all year. Slow roller, and Alonso.
That's a ground ball to first baseman. Pete Alonso steps on first for out number 3.
1-2-3 inning. Close game on Sunday night. We're halfway through. We'll talk with
So
the
we're going to
manager
head to the
of
bottom of the
Braves,
5th.
Brian Snitker, after this.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping in. Yep, the Braves versus the Cubbies. All 3 games at 7:20 Eastern, 6:20 Central, I believe. Already got them all scheduled up there. Kenneth, every one of them.
Well,
I got ahead. I must hear myself through you there, Bernie.
I don't know why.
I don't know. I can hear myself echoing.
All right. I'll turn it down a little bit. I may have had you.
I see. I don't know why it would be coming through. You got a headset. That's just it.
Unless you got the sound of your stream on.
No.
I always.
No, nope. I pause them.
Okay.
Let's hope we get a few subs tonight and keep that streak going. We've had 4 or 5 straight streams that we've gotten at least 2 subs a stream or more. Matter of fact, I believe the last 4 streams in 1 video, we have picked up over 30 subs. We're surely dragging our way up there.
Yeah.
Definitely appreciative to everybody that has subscribed, especially all you long-time standing regulars that have been with us for a very long time. Thank you so much for the continued support. You guys are amazing. Oh, I was saying, that earlier I was telling these guys that Laney had emailed me and told me about watching the game tonight with their parents. So hopefully they're all checking us out and enjoying the stream.
batting practice, and in that the last at bat, and I just wish I want to take any
And
chances.
if you are,
Happy
Mother's Day to ladies' moms.
Still out, so we're not going to take any
Hope
chances.
you enjoy your Mother's
Jared
Day.
Kelnick has been with you for the first this season. Tell me how he's evolved since he joined you this spring.
It's been really good. I mean, I think our club
Matter of
is
fact-
really good for a player like this to come into. And he's worked
One
very
second here.
hard. They're just, he's a very talented young man, and
Okay, call back to you.
Happy Mother's Day to Mother Sharon.
Buster Narvaez grounds out.
I
to
hope your
Albies.
Mother's
There's one
Day's
down here in the
been
bottom of the
fulfilled
fifth.
good. I know your daughter come and got to see you and whatnot, so I just hope you have a wonderful Mother's
He's
Day.
really driving that ball. Gotta have
Mother
both
Sharon
sides of the plate,
is
too.
my
So you got
wife's
the arm
mom.
side run. How about the glove side? You can start locking that one in. That's Greg Maddox-like right there. And when you evaluate movement and profiles of sinkers,
Back in
it's about
January,
where it starts from. You
we
can't just
unfortunately
say, oh, it has
lost
this kind of movement or vertical or horizontal
lost my
break.
wife's
You
father.
have to talk about the window
He was
it
her
comes from.
stepdad,
It's about
but
6 feet,
the man was
5
there
inches
her
off the ground.
whole
So he's
life
really on top of
practically.
that
So
sinker, driving it.
her real father wasn't a part of her
DJ
life,
Stewart,
and he
he's had
was.
his number
So,
tonight. He's got 2 hits.
In our eyes, he was her dad, and
The Orioles number 1
and
in
he'll be greatly missed.
2015 out of
We miss you,
Eduardo's
Doyle.
home
Yep.
out of Florida State
miss
University.
you, buddy. Matter of fact, you guys might
swing,
remember
he fouled
that
that one off.
throughout
He
the
lost
month
the helmet.
of
You guys should have
January,
heard the
every
boos
stream
in the Mets dugout when he swung.
was
That's a big man
dedicated
right
to Doyle and his
there. Big head
memory.
too, huh? Big cabeza.
Is he Bochy territory?
He's up there.
We had rest in
Baerga,
peace
Bochy territory.
First
right in the
number's an
beginning
8.
of every stream.
Could be.
2-2.
Oh, it sounds good there, Kenneth.
His mom Dana played
Yeah.
softball at Santa Fe College. His dad
Happy
was a
Mother's Day to
13th round
everybody.
pick of the
Oh,
Padres
cool.
in
Thank you.
1991.
You too, CeeLo.
Out of Jacksonville, Florida. He's a football player and a 4-year baseball star. And he's got 2 hits on a 2-2 count. A slow roller. Can Elder get it and beat him to the bag? He can. All done by Bryce Elder.
You know, that's a scary thing. Like, I'm sorry, but we've seen our pitchers get hurt doing that multiple times.
Yeah.
As
Trying to pick the ball up and run over and tag the bag.
Officer.
Yeah.
That kind of worries me a little bit when I see our pitchers getting more involved into trying to get the guys out.
Helping business flow.
Yeah.
But
I like
But
this
there
thing
again, we
right
can't
here by
pamper
Maverick
them
Trump.
too
Yeah,
much.
but
I mean, you want them
Elder
to.
already covered first, took it on his
We
own.
want 'em to
be
Just
tough
give him
guys.
time. Catch
That's
his
right.
breath, get a breather before having to face Starling Marte.
And he's thrown 44 sinkers tonight so far, and 33 of them are strikes, including 11 called strikes.
And 9 of those have
All right,
been
so we got
to
Bryce Elder,
Starling Marte,
who has
struck
pitched
out
70
twice
pitches
in
thus
this game.
far.
StatCast is
We're in the
powered
bottom
by
of the
Google
fifth with 2
Cloud as
outs.
Marte steps in with 2 down.
Tie
here in the
game,
bottom
1 to
of the
1.
5th inning. Hard hit rate, strikeout
Martinez
rate,
0 for 2
with
tonight.
2 Ks. And that K rate is a career high for Starling Marte on the 71st pitch of the
Marte,
night. He
sorry.
sends one in to get ahead.
It's
0-1.
it's tough for me to see it, man.
All the sinkers have been
Ah.
coming in against Marte. There he goes again.
Well, when you think about sinker ball pitchers, Eduardo, that usually it's a lower 3/4 delivery. You know, he's got sort of a 4-seam power delivery, but with a 2-seamer.
1-1 beaten out of the ground. Another one-hop play by a Brave infielder. That time it's Matt Olson. Elder gets over there. 3-4-5 coming up. And the
So
master
1, 2,
behind the
3.
advanced metrics,
Bottom of the
Mike
5th.
Maxwell
We're heading to the
from
top of the
MLB.com
6th.
will join us when
Well,
we
you know
come
what?
back. Stay
I
tuned.
talked about
Elder,
doing a giveaway.
7 in a row.
And we're already 6 innings in.
Yeah.
So let me get ahead to that. All right. So giveaway alert. Find an alert box or find an alert to throw off there on Discord there, Bernie.
Say that again.
Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert.
Giveaway. My bad. I'm sorry.
Oh, you're good, man. I had it, but I've been having a problem setting up my voice IO.
Oh, yeah.
I don't like how it's been running. I don't know what's. I gotta figure it out. Because I like to use that, and that's got the alert sounds. You know, all the soundboard stuff.
Right.
But anyways, giveaway alert, everybody. This is to help with that celebration. Not only Mother's Day, we're giving away a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. We got 6 games heading out tonight. This is our Golden Broom celebration for the Boston Red Sox. Last night we finished up the Golden Broom the chat vote through the Boston Red Sox. The stream before we finished on Mavstream, we finished up the Miami Marlins celebrations that were earned. So we could end up getting a whole new set of them tonight, though, if we sweep them and the community vote is right. We could have another set of rounds to go. But we're going to give away 6 game keys tonight, everybody, to take care of that Golden Broom celebration and for Mother's Day. So here it comes in the chat, our first giveaway of the night.
Telecast as well. This is Mike.
Good luck, everybody.
How do you feel? Is this
What's up, One Shot?
Remember, take for the Stanley Cup. Remember, grab that key, head to your Steam game client, hit the redeem section, paste it in there, redeem it, and it's yours for free for life. But remember, you got to act quick because it's one redeem per key.
Which is so rare.
Get an error because somebody else beats you to
let's
it.
get into bat speed. So there's a new metric out there available.
If
on
somebody else redeems it before you, when you try, it's just going to tell you it's already been redeemed. Why do we need
to measure that? What's the bang for the buck?
Yeah, a couple of things actually. Live as of about an hour ago at BaseballSavant.com, you can measure bat
speed. We're heading to that 1,000 mark, guys and gals.
Swings a year.
We had a really productive last 30 days.
Who's got the shortest swings, the longest swings? I heard you guys talking about
especially the last 4 streams. I mean, we haven't had any subs tonight, which I hope that changes.
And everybody wants to know why. Why do I care about
hopefully we get a few tonight to keep us on that roll.
You look at each of those little segments.
When we hit 1,000
points worth of slugging,
we're actually going to be doing, or I'm going to be doing, a giveaway for when I hit 1,000 subs. And I will be giving away a $25
72 miles is average
gift card
for bat speed.
It'll be like Walmart or Best Buy or something in that nature. I will be giving away a $25 gift card.
All of a sudden are we able to do this?
Yeah, this is something that people have been wanting to do for years.
Or
you can do it in
I'm going to commit to one,
that run StatCast,
but it's very possible it may be 2.
Frame rates. The bat
so
at about 100
that'll be when I hit that 1,000
very,
subscriber.
Very high frame rate cameras, a couple of them in each park that can actually see what the bat is doing.
That's just me wanting to celebrate.
Does it correlate?
And you know I love to give away.
Really fast.
You know I love to give away things.
Baseball?
You know, yes, Samantha, there is a
Luis
Christmas.
has the slowest swing in baseball.
There is a Santa Claus. You know.
But
I love giveaways.
It's like fastball velocity. On the whole, you want it. You are better if you have it, but also sometimes Kyle Hendricks throws 88 and he's really good. You know, there's always outliers.
Precision, right? In terms of not only pitching control-wise, but hitting, being able to not only barrel it up, but to square it up, I would imagine, being able to measure that, especially with 2 strikes and guys break down their swing a little bit.
What?
All right, so that's going to be ball.
Fernando Tatis, so you guys
all 3 to Matt Olson.
Really
come on, Big O.
2 strikes. Everybody wants to know, do you have
let's
a 2-strike approach?
Let's get a homer tonight.
Don't. I mean, a guy you see every day, David Giancarlo Stanton, he does not.
That'll be strike 1.
All the time. But some guys like Tatis, they really do. They try to make contact on 2 strikes, and now you'll be able to show that.
So Giancarlo with 2 strikes doesn't change the swing at all.
So a fast swing is something we call 75 miles per hour. He has a
or falls below
fast swing rate. Some guys have like a 50% fast swing rate, a 2% fast swing rate. He is at 99%.
Normally, now am I saying we're going to celebrate it just as soon as it happens, and that's when the giveaway's done? No.
But whatever the reason
George,
for that is,
we'll hit 1,000 subs.
like the legend
we'll
of some
verbally,
incredible names. I mean, Rodriguez, Soto,
celebrate it in the channel.
Olsen hit that right back
and
up
it would
the
probably
middle.
be the
Short
next
will go to second. He'll
following
put the brakes on there.
stream.
As you saw, the Met bullpen starts to get busy.
That we do the
After
giveaway.
a walk and a single, the Braves with no.
Oh, that's swung on. Base hit to center field by Matt Olson. So we got runners on first and second. Zach Short walk.
Right there. That's a flat
So Matt Olson stands on first. So nobody out. Runners on first and second. Top of the sixth. Tie game.
First game of this series against Quintana.
Yes.
You know he's about to start to get it hot. But Mike, when
they're having a little meeting, mound meeting,
we also have
and there's going to be a
ability of,
pitching
like,
change.
on a 2-0 count to be able to say this is a certain player's bat zone.
But I absolutely understand what you mean, George, that sometimes you'll hit that 1,000 and somebody will screw with you and unsub, then resub, unsub, resub. I've actually had that. I've had it happen. As far as I'm concerned, if I see it hit 1,000 and everybody else in the stream with me sees that it clearly hit 1,000, we'll celebrate 1,000 even if it drops below.
Yep.
Because there's going to be trolls like that. People think
Always.
that stuff's funny. You know, they think it's funny to do to people, and really, it's not. I mean, you know, if they ever did anything with YouTube, you know, and try to make something serious out of it, they grow real quick to understand how doing something stupid like that to somebody just, you know, you wouldn't want to do it. Because YouTube is a job, everybody. It is a job.
It is.
It clearly, you guys can't even imagine the hours I spend preparing my streams for you guys. And I'm not even doing everything that I have planned and want to do. I'm going to be getting better with the statistics. We're going to start holding a vlog show, myself and Mav. It's probably going to come later on in the season, but our intent is we're going to start doing vlog shows where we talk about the statistics and what's going on in baseball. You know, that's not easy to do. That's time consuming. We don't got nobody looking those statistics up for us, writing it down on a piece of paper so we can read it off. You know, it's me and him and me.
Yep.
You know, it's us helping each other. That's all we have. And we want to bring to you the best possible streams and content we can. And so that's some of the intent. I know I'm talking about 1,000 subs and I'm still a long ways away from it, but yeah. We'll just work on getting that 900 goal.
We're back. Reed Garrett ready. Ozuna up, first. 2 on, nobody out. Tie game, 1-1. And this guy
come on, Big
swing
Bear.
and a miss.
Revelation.
Big Bear. I did go over, Ron. The Big Bear is no longer the MLB home run leader.
Second most of the relievers.
There's a Houston Astro.
And a number that goes behind the plate. He's ahead.
Give me a second, I can tell you.
RBI leader at the plate. The interesting thing here, it's the first time tonight that he's been able.
Kyle Tucker from the Houston Astros is your AL and your MLB home run leader right now.
Oh, that's a base hit up the middle.
That should score.
The Big Bear's
Come
up.
home, Matty.
That's 2-1.
That wasn't
Braves lead.
Yeah, 2-1 lead.
That was Zach Short.
Number 39.
Hell yeah, we'll take it.
And I was just gonna say that Marcell Ozuna is still your NL home run leader with 12, but he is the MLB leader for RBIs now with 38 or 39. Sorry,
39. Yeah.
To the swing previous to that.
Yeah, I do think it's going to be interesting to break it down by count. But it's not just going to be about speed.
Juan Soto of the New York Yankees is sitting in second
with the
RBI leader with 34.
That was a splitter, and he hit it off the end of the bat.
Marcell, up until that RBI, was sitting at 38, so that should give him 39.
Off of Ozuna's bat, but well located up the middle.
The type of season that guy is having, a smile on his face with the Braves up 2-1. This pitch swung on and fouled back from Harris. So Severino out, and Reed Garrett has been lights out. But it's been the first 2 months.
I got Michael Harris 0 for 2 today. Strikeout. He's got a 675 OPS, a 260 PA.
And ahead of Harris, who had 3 hits yesterday.
Oh, man. I hate them not.
Yeah.
Hey, One Shot, how you doing?
Bounce one stays close enough to Narvaez. I would imagine this is going to be used as we're talking with Mike Petriello from MLB.
One Shot Gaming, absolutely.
Bat speed and the significance of it. Like the trickle-down effect of trying to get.
I really like their bats that they have, you know, for Mother's Day and stuff.
You know, guys
oh, yeah.
are trying to do it.
Those are cool. I'd love to have one of those on my wall.
We've obviously spent months, like a whole big team of people, trying to get this up. And now that it's out there,
that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3.
To take it, and
Michael Harris goes down swinging.
Number 1. On the website, people can go and play with the data, and we're going to read all of it. And I feel like I'm going to learn so much more about it just from what they're going to do. It's going to be cool.
You know, what type of bats to use. I know, Eduardo, you were on that last year with a lot of the bat manufacturers. Now you have this kind of
information. That was so far down.
Sort of read on,
yep.
Hey, I swing this bat a little faster. This bat's moving quicker.
Arcia.
There gets Harris. Here's Arcia.
Down in the dirt,
well,
so ball 1.
Jones, for example, used to use a thicker handle bat, but at the same time a heavier bat, because he knew that his hands were quick enough, but he wanted to keep it in the zone longer. And he felt that that would help him do so.
Garrett fires wide. You just came up with this. It just went live, you know, like 4 seconds ago. But people, I'm sure, wonder, like, so was like Babe Ruth, like Ken Griffey?
Oh, you know what?
Like, is there any
Looks
historical
like the interactive
knowledge of that?
No, I wish there was. It starts with this season. I wish we could go back to past seasons. Unfortunately, we can't. You know, people have been trying to do this forever, but it'll start with this year, and then 5 years from now, we're going to know a lot more than we did.
Right.
Any names surprise you once this technology came out that you're like, wow, I did not know about this player?
You know, some of the guys I kind of had the eye test in my mind, and I wanted
so the
to know
2-1 pitch coming.
Christopher Morel from the Cubs showing up as top 5
on the outside corner, gets a strike call, strike 2.
Show up like that is really cool.
That was a little bit outside. If you guys look at the interactive, where that ball was placed, it was on the outside of the plate, and this ump calls it a strike.
Which I find
absolutely ridiculous.
Cool thing for the Braves is Chris Sale right now.
That was down and dirty. Ball 3, so that's going to be 3-2 full boat. 3-2 count.
And it says a lot about
yes, guys, you do see
so many conversations around baseball from a pitcher perspective, Coney. As he's set to throw the 3-2 to Arcia with Olsen at second, Ozuna at first, and the Braves up 2-1.
Popped up foul territory, and
Alonso going
reaches
over,
the dugout.
so
we'll do it again, 3-2.
How do we speed his bat up, and then how do we slow it down?
Yes, you want all that information, absolutely, in terms of.
You put my interactive back to head.
I think also the great debate. You know, you hear a lot of old school hitters talk about chopping wood. You got to swing down on it. No. You need barrel depth, a new school way of swinging. Oh, okay, here we go. Here's the bat path. We're going to show you exactly how the greatest hitters in the world do this.
We're just going to pause up the interactive.
This argument maybe once and for all.
Yeah, there's not one right way either. The way Stephen Kwan does
so
it.
Arcia fouls that one off again to do it again at 3-2.
Of course, the difference between feel and real, too.
Speaking of Ronald Acuna, explain this.
Well, I'm not sure which play we're showing here. This is earlier today. So, okay, 81 miles an hour. It's a really good bat speed, right?
Okay, it
anything
still
over
says
75
RC
we
is
call
up.
a fast swing.
Not bad.
And so that is above average. It's probably going to be one of his top 10% or so of swings of this year.
Oh, that's a swing and a miss. Strike 3, 2 out.
As soon as it was hit, we all gone on to a.
All right, so that is working. if I put a full screen, a browser full screen up, it'll pause my interactive.
Went 461 feet, if I'm not
so
mistaken.
I will try to sync this up a little bit better.
Correlation between how hard, how fast you're swinging, squaring it up.
There we go.
Barreling. I mean, you could swing really fast and not square it up, and you end up with a ground ball or a pop-up, right?
That's exactly what
we're
doing.
Strike 1
think about all the things we know about
to swing and strike by Jerry Kelnick.
Location, you name it.
Kelnick Warrior.
That for the bat until
down in the count, 0-1.
That's all going to be out there.
I would imagine how long the bat stays in the zone. You hear that a lot, Eduardo. I know you preached it as a hitting coach. And yeah, you want the proof? Here it is.
I was thinking about that. We don't
That
have
is
it
a
right now.
foul
I'm trying to think
ball.
about how to show that because it's going to be
Strike two.
fractions of a millisecond. Like that's how fast the bat goes. And that's kind of the hard part here is how do you put this into metrics that people will understand, right? No one's going to care about differences in fractions of a millisecond. So what's a better way to say that? I don't know yet, but I think it's interesting.
Reed Garrett trying to get
That is a swing and a miss. Strike three.
Gone.
3 out.
Good job by Reed
There we go.
Garrett.
But damage is done. Braves take the lead 2-1. We go to the bottom of the sixth.
Thank you guys. Thank you very much. We appreciate you joining us. Good job by Garrett. It's 2-1 Braves.
Again, guys, sorry about the poor quality of the stream tonight. Unfortunately, I didn't have ESPN. We spent all this money, myself and Mav have bought subscriptions to. We have them for Apple TV, Prime Video. We got them all, except I don't have ESPN. And lo and behold, it was on ESPN, so we can't watch it on MLB.com.
Yeah.
So I have to use a VPN to get you get the live audio, and it just does not want to sync up right. I keep crashing, so I do apologize about that. Welcome in, everybody. I haven't had my chat up either. Hopefully nobody's been trying to talk to me personally.
And Kenneth is the only one said anything so far.
All right. Haven't seen Miss Lane or Gino tonight.
Gene.
He stopped in.
Yep.
He stopped in very early in the stream. Said hey, and hasn't typed anything since. Is CeeLo streaming the Braves game, or was he doing NASCAR?
I think he was doing NASCAR.
That's what I
No,
thought.
he's actually doing the Braves game too.
Okay, that explains the shortness of the people tonight.
Yep. Which is fine. Hey.
Absolutely. Absolutely.
Yep. Not a thing wrong with that.
Super proud of her. I'm super proud of what she's doing with our daughters. It's not easy. For Katya, in this case, she's amazing. She's been doing a fantastic job. I'm proud of her. And I've always dreamed of having somebody like that, and I got it. So I'm very up for sure.
Earlier Eduardo conducted with
We're sitting at 13 likes of that 20-like goal, so thank you, everybody, so much. For those that have already supported with likes.
In a sense, single
Oh, we got a CeeLo raid coming in. Welcome in, Richard Card. Welcome in, James.
Hey,
welcome
guys.
in, Wes.
By all accounts, it's certainly
Welcome in, everybody.
the all-star in the family.
She is, and oh, by the way, she can play.
Sweet, everybody. Thank you. All right, you got another sub there, bud.
Oh, thank
You're
you so much. You
872
guys
now.
are so generous.
Component to the success of the baseball player.
Thank you so very much. Thank you, CeeLo. You're the man.
Happens to be, of course, back in Venezuela.
Again, guys, this is exactly why, when we do our shout-outs, we always give CeeLo a shout-out. He asks his subscribers to come on over here and share the love, and absolutely, he's got some great subscribers over there coming on in. Hitting us up with the likes and the subscribes. You guys are amazing. Thank you so much. And there it is. My interactive is working. Center Hill Cars. Thank you for the subscription.
Welcome in, Nathaniel.
162
Russell Hall.
3-1 Lindor. That's over the.
Oh, absolutely. Oh, that's going to be a base hit clear up into the corner. Acuna now just getting to it.
Picked up out there, and Francisco
Standing double for the New York Mets.
Yep.
Absolutely more than happy to have helped them.
Yep, no doubt. Welcome in, Center Hill.
Fantastic.
That's just the kind of people we are, We could have been some of those selfish YouTubers out there, and been like, no, man, figure it out yourself. But that's not the type of people we are.
Almost 110
we want to give the very best we can to all you good people that subscribe and watch us.
Hit ball that the Mets have.
So I made sure to help him out with that. That's the best I could.
The Brave bullpen.
Yep, that's another sub for you, buddy. You're at 873 now.
All right, well, thank you so much for the subs, guys. Guys certainly are amazing. Thank you very much, and thank you again, CeeLo.
Like, wow,
you're rocking it, man. You're doing awesome. Keep up the work that you're doing.
Francisco,
You're definitely doing it right. Your NASCAR streams, my friend, are just off the chain.
Elder gets that call. Cody, that two-seamer down and into righties.
That is something that I would certainly like to get involved in and start to try doing it. It's the NASCAR racing commentary.
1-1 pitch. Alonso swings deep to right center, off the wall.
It bounces
off the wall between Acuña's legs.
And the game is still, game just got scored back up two apiece. That should be it for Bryce Elder. I don't know why Snickers keeping him in there, but they got Aaron Bummer warming up in Atlanta's bullpen. So
it ball, it goes right through the legs of Ronald Acuña Jr.
Oh, well, thank you, Kenneth.
But if it goes through, he is then
I stand corrected. Kenneth is the guy that got everybody to come over. He says, thank you. See? We got some of the, okay? Not only do we got some of the best friends out there in the business out there, you know, CeeLo and News Sports, Maverick Sports here, but we got some of the best moderators out there as well.
Yep.
Thank you, my
friend.
No
doubt.
Making more mistakes now, Coney.
He's been up with the sinker, and you can see they go right to the slider.
Thank you very much. We're sitting at 18 likes now.
Where he
Thank you
goes,
so
if he tries
much.
to go back down and in or stay breaking stuff.
He hasn't gone in yet on JD.
He's lived out
Nick
there,
left him out
JD
there.
has been unable to pull the trigger. Or
I don't know
really
why.
Thank you so much for those subscribes. We'll get I'll get that updated momentarily here.
So the 1-2 pitch, swung on,
high foul
popped
ball.
up.
It's in play. It's in play. Manny's got it.
An unproductive at bat
Right.
by JD Martinez.
Out number one.
Slider there ends up in the glove of Olsen.
Gonna be
A great big happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful women out there, all you beautiful mothers. Thank you so very much. You don't even begin to realize how we greatly appreciate you. This is your day, and we certainly hope you will have the most utmost fun. Hope everything goes very well for you. Thank you so much, and have a wonderful rest of your day. Absolutely.
Yep, no doubt. All right, everybody. There was a pitching change. Elder comes out of the game. Aaron Bummer's coming into the ball game for the Atlanta Braves. And just like Russell Hall says, Snit loves to squeeze a lemon when it comes to pitches. Snit happens. Funny. We'll see what happens. We'll see what happens. There's a runner on second, 1 out, bottom of the 6th. Tie ball game. So we'll see what happens with what Aaron Bummer does with Beatty's next in the batter's butt. Oh, excuse me. I am sorry. I stand corrected.
What happened?
Pitch hitter replaces Beatty. They're going with Tyron Taylor as a pitch hitter for Beatty. So Beatty gets pulled out of the ball game, and it will be Tyrone Taylor. So just to give you guys who's up next.
Russell.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, everybody, for all the support tonight. Definitely. I stopped in Rhino's stream there, Kenneth, and watched him for a little while and threw him a like and
Lefty Aaron Bummer on the mound.
I think Kraken is the other guy.
An ERA of
He does the wrestling stuff. I've popped in his streams a few times and left some likes. But I don't ever see those guys drop by.
Yeah.
Along the line of the new language in baseball, one of the statistics.
Let's go, Gene. Mean Gene.
Oh, it's Mean Gene.
Barreled are what Lindor and Alonso both.
Hey, CeeLo, how you doing?
And a good
What's going on, buddy?
For a strike.
You're right, CeeLo. I mean, Elder did okay.
Yeah.
I mean, at least he didn't give up 6 or 8 home runs, but.
No.
And it is chilly there tonight, I do believe. They said it was like 53 degrees.
And Alonso has to scamper back to second. He took a few steps toward third.
Smart move. But I like it.
Thanks for popping in there, CeeLo.
We
appreciate it.
I thought you were streaming NASCAR, but realized you were streaming the Braves game.
Taylor, 0 for
yep,
going great for you over there. You're just knocking out those streams, man. You're doing awesome with those NASCAR streams. Keep it up, my friend.
At San Francisco.
That's called strike 3 on the inside corner. Outnumbered 2.
Yeah.
Elder's performance tonight.
I think that's 4.
I thought he was really good tonight in terms of what Snitker told
4 or 5 strikes Ks on the day for the Braves pitching.
Arm side, mixed in his slider as well. You can see there.
I can't remember how many Elder had.
Get it and take it yourself.
Oh, I can tell you right quick.
PFP. You got to cover, and he did. So he's
Elders had 6 strikeouts today.
It all centered around his sinker, 74%.
Yeah,
that's 7 strikeouts total.
The sinker, 39 for 53, filling up the zone.
But the whole thing, he only pitched 85 pitches. See, I don't know. They don't really wind him up to 100 pitches too often.
No, because he gives up too much. Because he's more of a sinker baller pitcher. And people can jump on that sinker and crack it up for a home run.
Maddox had one of the great lines about tipping pitches or stealing signs. He says, I'll tell you what I'm throwing. It's going to be a sinker down and away. You're probably not even going to swing at it. Or you're going to hit it on the ground. And that was Greg Maddox.
I wish I would have known, so I wouldn't have to have done that at least. Barrel it hard, just hit it hard on the ground.
So 2-1 the count to Harrison Bader.
Bader, the former Gator.
Downstairs, down and dirty.
University of Nebraska.
Ball 3.
The sweeper's down, and it misses.
Hey, I haven't seen any news. Do we have any news on
thrower out of school member went to the White Sox?
Sean Murphy?
He has been working in there for strike 2, so 3-2 to count to Harrison Bader.
3-2, I should say.
There has been some news updates for Sean Murphy. He is advancing in outside ball 4 to Harrison Bader. There has been more advanced batting for Sean Murphy in the cage. He's actually swinging the bat off the tee now quite regularly, and he's actually starting to get back to full strong again. They're just not taking any chances.
I didn't see nothing about it.
Showdown the other night was incredible.
Where'd you see that?
I've seen that on X.
On Twitter? All right.
Yep.
Strike 1 there to McNeil.
I know. I always told you it's X and correct you. Now I finally got you saying X and I'm saying Twitter.
But anytime he's not playing, it's a serious thing for the Dodgers.
Oh, we's a bunch of silly guys.
Can McNeil deliver? 0-1. 0-2.
Hey, so
think about the
I texted Steve earlier, right?
The ball and
I told him, I just told him, like, hey,
6.5 feet
I said,
off
be
the
sure
ground,
to let Mother
generally
Goose
is where he
know.
released the ball.
Be sure to let
5
Mother
feet.
Goose know to have
Just a foot and a half
a wonderful,
lower
happy Mother's Day.
is his window. Then the
Let
starting
it-
pitcher
Let
kinda
her know
swinging it.
that I wanted to let her know to have a happy Mother's Day. He messaged me back and told me that she really appreciated me saying that. So I thought that was really neat. I mean, I've never met him in real life, but we've known each other 20 years, man.
Evaluate a guy's stuff.
Yep.
Know where he starts
Well, like Russell said, good news. Phillies lost today.
Starts from the
So Aaron Bummer comes set 1-2 pitch. Little nubber back to Bummer. Pitches it over to Matt Olson for out number 3.
Here we go.
So that's the end of the 6th. We go to the top of the 7th. High score.
In a 2-2 game.
All right, so guess what? Guess what?
What is it?
Do I have alert time? It is giveaway alert time.
Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Oh, hold on. Hold on. Let's see if do we have that? No, I sure don't. Not on my end, I don't. It's okay. Yeah.
Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. There you go.
Yeah.
All right, get your Steam game client ready, everybody. Now let me get back to my text document, and I gotta bring OBS back up.
Just to answer your question there, Gene, Phillies lost to the Marlins today, 7-6 in 10 innings.
Good, because Philly's been on a freaking tear, man.
Yeah, they were on a 6 or 7 game win streak. So we're only 1.5 games back.
At one point, they had won 17 of 18.
Yep, I think if we win tonight, that'll put us back a half a game back, I think. Unless it goes a half a game. I can't remember. But we'll definitely take that. Hopefully we get the sweep.
There you have it, guys and gals. Be sure to take that game CD key, head to your Steam game client, go to the redeem section, paste it in there and redeem it. But you gotta be quick. It's 1 redeem per key. And if somebody beats you to it, you'll get an error telling you it's already been redeemed. And sometimes, guys and gals, we have posted these up. I've probably posted now over the year and a half that I've been doing this. I bet I've posted 200-300 of these game keys.
Favors the home team,
and not every one of them have been used.
You can get in on the
so
live action, game-changing moments.
Don't think I'll never beat nobody. So you don't even try.
Set up to a grand and bonus bet.
You might try and it might be there.
Use that QR code to download the app and get started today.
All right, so that's going to be 0-1 the count.
Game. Reed Garrett, the waiver clan that's become
got Trump, who's 0 for 2 today.
For the Mets. Deals to Chadwick Trump and a slow roller.
That's going to be thrown out. Come on, Trump. What the hell are you doing slowing down?
Yeah.
You run like your life's dependent on it, man. You don't know what's going to happen. See, these overpaid athletes, man.
Oh, I know.
You give 150% effort the whole time you're out there.
We gave you the numbers earlier.
I'll tell you, Snick sat Albie's down last year for that. Sat him on the bench for a game and a half because of it.
While he's on the mound, Buster, you got a quick update on
because he was sitting there taking his time, thinking it was going to be a home run.
As he comes back from list has been
he was only able to get a double instead of a triple that he should have pulled.
He's working through a mechanical issue.
Yeah.
Stick set him down for a game and a half.
Outfield here, he did again this afternoon, and until he gets that mechanical issue settled, he's not going to go on a rehab assignment.
People make mistakes. They bobble the ball.
After that great
hustle your ass. It could have been a base hit.
Yeah, I would imagine, Cody, and that ball was way off, but he gets the called strike. I would imagine that mechanical
Gino
gives the front office a little bit of relief as opposed to physical.
Yeah. Trying to find the ghost fork.
I know.
They say the Mets are saying he's healthy, and that's backed up by the fact.
And hopefully, when if indeed we make the postseason again, we don't choke our first series out.
Well, actually, I did
like we had last 2 years.
You got that right.
3-1 pitch, the dangerous Acuna way outside from Garrett.
All right, that's going to be ball 4. So Ronald Acuna Jr. is going to have a walk first.
He got picked off by Severino.
Yeah, but this is going to be fun right here, right now. Because
go ahead, run now on first.
Looking at the top of the 7th inning, and he's going to try to get a pitch to go on, especially with 1 out.
So pressure on Narvaez behind the plate. Joey Wendell's gone in to play third base for the Mets, and a quick throw over, and that time he dove back.
They tried to pick Ronald Acuna off again. Ronald, his last time on the bag, was indeed picked off at first.
His lead.
Oh, they're going to check it. You see the reaction of their
They're
manager.
challenging it. New York Mets are challenging that he did not make it back to the bag in time.
Some little ghost told him, you know what? Take a look at it.
There's the ghost.
There he is.
New York is challenging the safe call at first.
Pete Alonso looked right in the dugout, so he thinks, hey, that's worth a shot. Let's see. Oh.
I think Acuna's out.
Again, 2 for 2.
But look where Pete Alonso is. Because he is closer to the pitcher, doesn't again go after the hand, he goes after the body. He gets him.
Ronald out for a second time.
Wow.
Right before the
He is definitely out. He is out.
The field is overturned. The runner is out. New York will retain the challenge.
Wow.
Got to give Pete Alonso a lot of credit.
These New York Mets are saying, hey, you might have took the series, but if you're going to beat us tonight, we're going to take everything from you.
Where the throw is designed to be.
That is Ronald Acuna Jr.'s first time in his career that he's been picked off twice in the same game.
Yeah.
So you just witnessed history.
I think it's fairly stunning.
That's crazy.
Arguably the best baseball stealer in Major League Baseball has twice been caught stealing against a team that can't catch you from a catcher throwing down to second. They are the worst team in baseball at doing it. Alonso with a snare.
That's going to be out number 3.
And Alonso, a little love tap on the way back to the dugout.
Ooh, Cody. That a baby.
These New York Mets are getting fired up.
Yep.
That's running Reed hot after that play by the polar bear.
So we're going to have...
Hey, everybody, welcome to the stream. Appreciate you stopping in. Hey, if you haven't done so yet, be sure to smash that thumbs up. We're looking for a 20 like goal. I'm not sure where we're at in that goal.
We are going to have Narvaez.
We did it.
Yep, we're going to have Narvaez, Stewart, and Marte due up for the Mets next at bat.
Sounds like we got somebody playing the stereo outside pretty loud. D, Lady, George, and David. Well, George was here, and David were early in the stream. I haven't. No, I do believe. Well, I don't know how long George has been AWOL. I guess it's been a little while. D stopped in like very, very early in the stream there, Gino. And I believe Lainey, I don't know if she was getting on the chat with us, but she said she was going to be hanging out and checking out the stream with her at her mom and dad's. That she was going to put it up on the TV and they're all going to sit down and check it out together. So definitely welcome in Mr. Laney's dad, or Mrs. Laney, Laney's father and mother. Hopefully you guys enjoy the stream. It was kind of a crappy stream tonight. I do apologize about it. When they black me out, I got to use VPNs, even though we've paid all that money, all that good money to watch these games, and even so, we still can't watch them.
Exactly.
We've picked up 2 subs tonight. We set the goal. We were setting the goal for 680 subs tonight. We're sitting at 880 tonight. We're sitting at 873. So if you joined us and you still haven't subbed, If you enjoy what you're seeing, be sure to subscribe to the channel. We'd love to have you as an outlaw. Hey, Justin, how you doing? All right, you're at dinner with your wife. Trying to find out what happened to Riley.
Riley took a big swing and a miss there, Justin, and he come up gingerly on his right side, so he could have tweaked something in his back, maybe a back muscle, maybe on the oblique side, right side, or maybe left side. When I just looked at X, I haven't seen anything as of yet of what's going on with Riley, but my speculation is he tweaked something in his lower back area, or on the oblique side of the back. So we'll know furthermore as days to come of what's going on with Riley.
All right, Bummer getting ready to pitch.
We're in a commercial. Keep going. You just attacked that thing.
I couldn't resist. I'm sorry.
Coney comes out of his shell in year 2. What's in it? Year 3.
Everything. Cinnamon, cream filled. Oh, that's good. Oh, that's good.
Back here, Thomas Nito is pinch hitting for the Mets.
All right, so that'll be 0-1.
That was in attack mode. Yeah.
Thomas Nito, 552 OPS, 205 batting average.
Bummer deals to Nito, and he swings and
and a miss.
Sweeper underneath that bat.
0-2 the count.
How come he chose that one?
Boy, somebody's out there pounding
just like
stir.
the biggest, baddest one, like the most of everything.
Just
we live on a farm, man, out in the country.
Sunday night, Braves and the Mets. Atlanta winning the first 2 games.
I don't know who the hell it would be out there.
Series, scoring 4 runs, allowing the Mets
loud.
just 3 over those 2 games. And Nito way out in front, another sweeper. And
well, I just got something across my airwaves. As of today, iconic Jaws actress Susan Blacklini, who played the role of Chrissy Watkins in Jaws, has passed away at the age of 77.
A ball retriever.
Well,
let's see how that goes.
May her soul rest in peace.
That's definitely a follow.
Yes.
Oh, I think he was just told, like, sorry, you can't. Yeah.
Buster, but if you went out there, they have to let him.
It's like a carnival game.
I think Buster would get it.
Are you done? One bite?
No, I'm not done. No, not by a long shot.
It's like a pizza review. One bite.
One bite, yes. 8.3.
I think the reason they told him he had to stop was because he was up on the jumbo board.
Yep. Ooh.
There's a fan, guys, for Kelnick's home run ball. It's laying out on the edge. He's up there with a ball retriever tied to a string, and he's tossing it down trying to catch that ball. Well, the cameras were watching him there for a little bit, and they finally told him, "Hey, you can't do that."
Your fastball.
I don't see why he shouldn't be able to try to fish that ball off that ledge.
It's gotta be, right?
Yeah.
No matter how new school the game gets, and the analytics or pitchers.
In other news, number 2 athlete in Georgia announces his commitment today to Georgia Bulldogs. 6'1", 195-pound prospect out of Savannah is going to Athens, Georgia. Sweet. Rack up another one, baby. 3-2 pitch, no go. That is a ball 4 from Aaron Bummer.
Sir, ball 4 missed away. Close, but Stewart is
Come on, dumber Bummer.
That's a heck of an at-bat right there. Left on left. Get that opportunity. work it all the way to 3-2, and you take that slider.
Snickers going to the mound. Bummer comes out. Looks like Jesse Chavez. Uncle Jesse. Come on, Uncle Jesse. Let's get her done.
Let's go back to the instant replay.
That's what happens when you use the dumber bummer.
Get out.
Dumber bummer. Dumber bummer? What's up, Absolute? Welcome in, brother.
How you doing, Absolute? Go Padres. Yeah, I believe they're playing the Dodgers, are they not?
Yeah, let me check.
Yeah, I think they're playing the Dodgers tonight.
I don't see it.
It might be their day off. I know that it was the Padres that the Dodgers were playing yesterday.
I know, yeah, they played yesterday.
And I think the Padres got a walk-off or something.
No, Dodgers won that game 5-0 yesterday.
Oh, really?
And then tonight, they're not playing tonight.
Oh, all right.
Doesn't look like. Oh, no. Actually, no, they did. They did. Padres won today 4-0. So my call is reversed on that. My bad. I had to scroll over on the page. But, yes, Padres won that game 4-0.
2-1 today.
So
yeah, Absolute says they won that series 2-1. Well, congratulations,
nice.
Padres and their fans. Hey, Ferguson, how you doing?
What's up, Trey?
Oh, we're always confident that Atlanta's going to win.
Yeah.
Always got to keep that confidence.
Always.
Although I'll tell you what, the way the hitting is this. I'll let you go ahead, Mav, if you want to fill Justin in on the Murphy update again.
Yep. Basically, Justin, the left oblique that Sean Murphy did receive last month, he is back in the active role of hitting off the tee inside the batting cage 2 or 3 times a week. He actually feels better now, but the Braves are not taking any chances with him. So they're still going to give him a little bit more time to actually nurse that left oblique, but he should be back in the lineup in due time. So,
yeah, as Gene said down there in the chat, Justin, he's swinging in the batting cage. So he's coming along.
10 more strikeouts for Chavez. We'll get
I don't think they've not given any kind of definitive timeline though.
The primary relievers
we're still day to day.
990 is 5th behind Kimbrel.
Well, Trey said he's thinking about putting a 1K bet on the Braves right now.
Well, we got to see how Jesse Chavez is going to pitch here. This will be all telltale here. Just
generally keeps the barrel off the
we'll see if Jesse can get us out of this inning.
Which is part of the reason you can get away with.
I'm sure after Jesse, we'll probably see AJ Minter.
Contact. His hard hit percentage of 30% is in the 90th percentile.
Or not.
Great point, Carl. He's gotten better with age.
We've seen Dumber Bummer tonight, so we may not see Minter. Oh, come on now.
All right, so let me ask you this.
Sorry about that sound glitch there, guys.
First, you had that strain yesterday, Nimmo.
The VPN, I do apologize about the poor quality of the stream tonight.
Jeopardy or not? As Marte loops one.
That's going to be a base hit out to left field. Kelnick gets it.
And now the Mets have 2 on.
No, I don't think that Brandon Nimmo is worried at all about diving.
1 out. Runners on first and second.
They were taking a lot of precautions, not putting him out there cold night.
Come on, Jesse.
He thought at one point.
Come on, Jesse.
Today.
Come on, Jesse.
So it's more about the twists and turns and holding on to a swing sometimes is what puts more pressure on the midsection. Interesting thing is, though, there are no more bats left on the bench or players, position players.
Very good. His control hasn't looked very, very good at all since pitching tonight. I know he's only thrown a few.
Oh, that is a little number to second. Fires over to first. Does not get the play at first.
Safe at first base, and the Mets will have him.
Sorry about this.
The corners.
Took some off with that cutter, and Francisco did not recognize it, pulled off of it, and unfortunately for the Mets, hit off the end of the bat, but his speed took over at least, and now you got the presence of Pete Alonso.
Well, on the back end, good job by Lindor, busting it.
Big swing and a miss, strike one. So 0-1 to count to Pete Alonso. Runners on first and third, 2 outs. Bottom of the 7th.
0-1.
That swung hit high and deep to right center. Michael Harris underneath it for out number 3. So Braves,
there you go, Jesse.
Denied. There you go, Jesse boy. Uncle Jesse doing it again. That is still a high score.
And just think, everybody, they let him go. And between the end of last season and spring training, they let Jesse go, and we just picked him up right there in the start of the season.
Yep. Basically, they let him walk. He went to the Chicago White Sox. They tried out one game at Chicago for spring training. He gave up a 2-run blast. The turnaround Chicago White Sox DFA'd him, and the Braves turned around and right around and picked him back up. Just because of the name recognition. He's been with the Braves numerous times over his vast career, and they picked him back up, and he does better in a Braves uniform. Everybody forgets that Uncle Jesse may be 40 years old, but everywhere he's pitched over his 15, 16-year career, he has higher ERA everywhere else he goes. But when he pitches in a Braves uniform, he's down below a 2.0, 2-point-something ERA. We don't know what it is. If you guys believe in superstition, like I do, it is literally he's Native American. Braves are Native American. Come on, put 2 and 2 together. 2 and 2 equals 4, right? So.
No, I thought it was 6.
Hey, now I'm just putting that out there.
You know, you speak of superstition. That's why I told you I do have Native American blood in me. On my grandfather's side, my mother's father. Now, do I have a lot of it? You know, a high percentage in my bloodstream? No, but my grandfather was. My grandfather was quarter Native American. Anyways,
Sunday Night Baseball, play ball. Baseball's global youth initiative.
Ron here was doing his fishing tournament today, and I did a little chant asking for my ancestors to look down on him and to bless him with plentiful fish. And sure enough, the next time I talked to him, he hadn't caught. I talked to him, and when he first caught the first fish, and then a long time went by. I talked to him again. He hadn't caught nothing. I did the blessing, asking the ancestors to rain fish down upon him. And the next time I talked to him, they caught just a bunch more. So I thought that was really cool. So I thank the ancestors for the bountiful plentiness that they gave.
Wendell is again at third base with Lindor.
So the 1-1 count to Zach Short.
Joining him on the infield.
Swing and a miss, strike 2. But yeah.
Slow sweeper at 7.
Hey Matthew, welcome in.
Buddy, I wound up catching a 25-4. Now the biggest fit earlier in the day I caught was a 24-9. I wound up beating that fish with a 25-4.
1-2 from the veteran.
Eggs. She was fixing to spawn her eggs. So, but we wound up taking big fish of the day in 2 slots and was in the running for 5 biggest as well. So, all in all, it was a good day.
Not the first time.
A really good day, considering the last 3 weeks we've done really crappy. So it felt great to actually walk away and have some money in the pocket. So.
Had an incident recently.
So 3 and 2 to count to Zach Short.
be a flip.
Downstairs, ball 4, just like last time, Zach Short walked.
And he missed down, and that's going to be the leadoff walk to Zach Short.
Hey, thank you for that subscribe. I certainly appreciate it. I'll get that
nice, everybody.
Well, the old adage.
And we're going to have Matt Olson coming up to the plate for the Atlanta Braves.
A leadoff walk in a tie game in the 8th. And again,
now the only thing that would be really cool is to get a super chat or a super sticker, so I can test and see if that comes through.
And here's Olson.
Hint, hint.
He was trying to jump it.
Hint, hint.
Underneath the sinker. When we talked about this before, and we asked him about all the stolen base against the Mets, the first thing he mentioned was the walks, and he mentioned relievers having more of an issue.
Yeah, so congratulations to Mav on. He didn't win the overall tournament type thing today, but with it being a gambling type thing and whatnot, he actually they brought some money in together. Him and his partner split it 50-50. Well, thank you. Did it now? Give it a second to see if it pops up on the screen here.
That Matt Olson is about to catch fire. Just the way that he's been taking his takes so far with a hit by pitch and a single in this game, but a home run the other day against Zay Quintana.
Was that a super chat?
Nope, it was a super chat.
Super chat.
4 on the season, the 1-1.
Dollar holla.
Missed that one. And then a good pitch there from Adam.
Give me the dollar holla.
Change up down and
dollar
away
holla
to the lefty.
Thank you so much. As you see, you told me it doesn't do this for you. I got to hit the heart, and I got to give it a light.
And all those significant guys,
their
OPSs are way down.
Now, I don't know if everybody else gets that option as well or not.
Metrics suggest he's hitting the ball hard a lot this season.
Yeah.
You're 100%, Gene? Well, awesome, man.
1-2 short.
I think that was a joke. Because look what he right after percent.
They're addictive through. Awesome, it is working.
Can't throw
nice.
One more time, but if he does not get him.
Now, I will be changing that around to be a lot more customizable for like the baseball and stuff. I can't see that.
Runner does go, and that one misses to Olson.
I can't because on my chat there's a great big red heart circle down in the bottom right, and it covers the last message. I can't see what he said.
He's close to a balk right here.
Oh, Zach Short just stole second.
Oh, I thought it said native. Okay.
Yeah.
My apologies.
Tom Goodwin over at first base. Quick feed.
I bet when I'm sitting there saying, oh, that's cool, G's probably like, man, what the hell? Is this guy really like me? Has he got a crush on me?
Carlos Mendoza was lamenting the walks, which lead
hey,
to
I already
stolen
told him.
bases, which lead to
I already
runs.
told him if there's a bromance to grow, I'm the pitcher, not the
Going
catcher.
again. And Olson sends this one to left field.
Deep!
Going back.
Deep! Oh, caught at the wall.
Yep.
Reddick was told to get back, and he did. Welcome to the game, Brandon.
Oh, did you already
Nimmo
see that
with a
one?
nice catch in left field.
No, I just seen it.
Okay.
I was right off the base of the wall.
Well, let's test that side. Again, he bangs up against the wall. First things first.
Yeah, I do.
Smoked off the bat of Olson, and Nimmo got a great jump.
He almost dropped the ball.
Go make the play, worry about the wall later.
Caught it right in the palm of his glove. And
He's
here's
lucky it didn't
Ozuna.
come out. Come on, Big Bear.
Base hit! Up the middle! That short comes home! Yeah! Braves take the lead again, baby!
There we go, baby! That's Big Bear's 40th! 40th RBI of the season!
Yes, sir!
How about that? They've been pitching Marcel.
Rays are back on top. There you go, baby!
He does not wait.
Who was that, Justin, that was asking?
Right down the middle. And
or was it Ferguson about $1,000?
RBI leader.
40 RBI. Check that stat out. Fastest Braves
player to 40 RBI since Hank Aaron.
Since Henry
wow.
Aaron.
Thank you, Maverick Sports, for that dollar holler. Certainly appreciate it.
Yeah, you're welcome on that dollar holla. You're quite welcome there, sir. See, everybody, it's easy just like that. You can send in $1, $2, $5, $10, $20. Let's all make it holla.
What do I get for $10? $10? Anything
Oh,
you want.
I don't know.
Anything? Anything.
And not anything go. No.
Even those dollar hollers, they're greatly appreciated, everyone.
Yep.
Thank you so much. And we understand, you know, if you don't got the means to, we don't want you reaching in your pocket. You don't got the means to. You know, I had this conversation a couple streams ago that, you know, don't ever set your side short. Just send me a donation. I mean, I certainly appreciate all donations, you know, all the thoughts from you guys. You know, even if you just want to email me, you know, and, you know, share your comments with me, you're free to do that. ClanHBS2008@gmail.com. You know,
2005.
Sorry, yes. Thank you for the correction. ClanHBS2005@gmail.com. Yeah, we need Ozuna to hit another homer, man.
Shot back up the middle, and again, Zach Short. You can see
let's see here. Let me bring up that page again.
Stole the base.
Because we have Kyle Tucker of the Houston Astros, who now leads with 13 for the home run leaders. Ozuna is still the MLB or the Astro League leader with 12. Well, we want to see Big Bear back on top.
Aaron,
sure.
Who did it twice. 59 and 70. He does it
Atlanta
now.
this season, 58 runs in the 8th inning or later, most in the MLB.
And the Braves have destroyed teams like they did last year in the first inning, in the 8th inning or later this season.
Hey, Tristan, how you doing?
Jake Diekman, the lefty, replaces Ottavino as he gets set to deal with Michael Harris with Atlanta having the lead. And Coney, we have a malfunction. Communication systems are down everywhere.
I blame Petriello.
You know what's so funny? If they wanted to try to ice a batter, they could simply do that.
Need new black box.
Hey man, what's the Wi-Fi? What's the password?
I mean, I don't see the ump out there making sure that it's really broke.
For these Braves and the Padres. San Diego showing some moxie here with their series against the Dodgers. If there's going to be a team,
so what's he putting his ear up to it for?
It currently feels more like
because he couldn't hear nothing.
Yeah, but how's he going to hear? You watch, he goes down in his pocket or in his belt.
Michael Conforto goes on the 10-day
So
IL.
what's the whole thing of putting it up to his ear? I don't get that.
Inconsistent. That's next Sunday.
Me neither.
Our coverage starts 6 Eastern. Baseball tonight, Sunday night countdown.
Hi, outside, ball one.
An outfielder in the minor leagues with the Giants, your phone's ringing right now.
Yeah.
Lost 2 outfielders.
Bad.
We are in the top of the 8th, one out, runner on first. And the Atlanta Braves lead 3-2 over the New York Mets.
Yeah.
Welcome in, everybody. Appreciate you stopping by. You bet on Olsen, huh?
You just missed it there, Tristan. Olsen did hit one to the wall and got out. Brandon Nimmo caught the ball. The ball was smoked off of Olsen's bat right in the palm of the glove, and he was at full run at the wall and caught it. That ball was smoked.
Yeah, we talked about Senga and when he.
But it was still going to be short.
Certainly Alvarez being out
behind
the plate.
It was still short by a foot. So.
He was so much better defensively than he
but
was
instead of that,
as in the minor leagues coming
instead
up,
of
he really won over the pitching staff and how hard
left fielder letting it bounce off the wall and Matty getting on, you know, he was able to catch it.
Got some pretty significant bat speed.
Ah, fantasy.
That's high, ball 4.
That's high.
Michael Harris walked. So Marcell Ozuna goes to second. Only one out. Runners on first and second.
You talk about Olsen feeling like he's going to.
I wonder if they pronounce that Dykeman or Diekman.
Diekman.
I don't believe that if you said that Riley and Acuna and Olsen would have their numbers right now, that you could sit
LaGuardia sounds pretty busy tonight.
Would be where they
yes,
are
it is.
record-wise at 24 and 12. You wouldn't say that.
I know, that's
Strider
what
out
makes
for
it
the
scary.
year.
That's what makes this game scary.
Arcia takes down and dirty, ball one.
Well, that's what puts you in the conversation of MVP
Gino,
when you
you
carry
in your
a team
mind.
over a stretch.
All right, Orlando with a
right?
709
Hard for
OPS,
DH,
257 batting average,
certainly been the guy
14
carrying
home
him.
runs and
The only
15
problem is
ribbies
there's a
on
guy
the
in
season.
LA that's insane.
I finally got one out of there.
A couple of other DH.
Another down and dirty, ball two. So 2-0 to count. Orlando Arcia later.
His name Shohei Ohtani.
Pitcher wants to get down and dirty, huh?
Diekman needs a ground ball. They need the double play to get out of this. Just down a run, and he's behind 2-0.
Arcia swung on a side out of play.
Out of play.
But I will say, Carl, if you ask
That's 2-1.
me,
95 mile an hour,
National League,
four-seam
it's
fastball.
early, but
Yep.
for me, it has to be Mookie Betts. With what he has done at shortstop, moving over to second. If you want back pocket, he can go to the outfield. He has not done that yet, but offensively, he's been phenomenal.
That swung on to left field. Nimmo charges in to get it, and Ozuna gets back to second just in time.
If you guys are just joining us and you haven't heard yet, Ronald Acuna Jr. has been picked off first base twice tonight. The Mets are making this a great game though so far. We are only up 3-2. We need some assurance runs.
Yep, and Jared Kelenic is out of the game. They're bringing in Adam Duvall, Mr. Doobie himself. Come on, Doobie.
Doobie with the big doobies. Woo! 688 OPS, 222 batting average, 2 home runs, 8 ribbies. Come on, Doobie.
With a big chance. Didn't miss by much.
Doobie with the big doobies.
For a new baseball is Diekman.
Come on.
Kazon kind of liked it. That's a smaller bite than you took of the donut, but Kazon kind of liked it.
Yes. Pretty in pink on Mother's Day.
Sky high to center.
And then Bader.
That'll be it.
And out. That'll be
Yes,
it.
he dropped it.
And it is.
Out number 3.
We'll head to the bottom of the 8th.
So we're heading to the bottom of the 8th. Remember, get your chat votes in, guys and gals.
Back for the bottom half of the 8th on
I'll
Sunday
be
Night
pulling the
Baseball.
chat down at the conclusion of the 8th inning. We currently have 89% voting for the Atlanta Braves to win, while 11% have voted that the New York Mets are going to pull it out. Hey, it's 3-2 right now. It's really a toss-up right now. It could be either way.
Yeah.
Now,
it could go either way.
If the Braves, obviously the chat's going to come down, and it's going to be the Braves are going to be the voting team to win. So if the Braves do win, not only will we have the Golden Broom for the sweep of the Mets, but we will have another celebration for the chat vote. We'll have 2 future celebrations coming up, and basically what those are, guys and gals, is we just do random giveaways throughout an upcoming stream to celebrate the chat vote being correct, all 3 games or 4 games or 2 games, whatever it is for a series. And, of course, for the Golden Broom. Now, speaking of giveaways, we are on our way to that 1,000 subscribers. This last month has been really, really good. The subscribers are starting to gain and gain. This is now our 5th stream in a row that we've had at least 1, if not 2 or more subscribers. You guys are awesome. So we're trucking along. For my 1,000th subscriber celebration, we are going to either gift 1 or 2 gift cards, $25 gift cards. Since I do have some time to work out the logistics, what you'll have to do to participate will that'll be brought up here in a future
Sunday night
stream.
baseball on the field on Mother's Day.
We may look for a third-party website where you'll go and you'll like register to a thread or something. And we're doing that. It'll be able to put you in a randomizing program that randomly pick a name out of the list.
With his second RBI of the night, and
everybody will be eligible
of the season
to win. Right now, for sure, it's a confirmation of at least one $25. It may be a Walmart gift card. It may be a Best Buy. It'll be something.
The NHL playoffs returning to ESPN tomorrow night with a couple of games, including the Rangers.
So Uncle Jesse back in the ball game for Atlanta. That has popped up the right field. Acuna underneath it for out number 1.
Joe Jimenez yesterday. Neither of
JD Martinez flies out the right field.
For the Braves, as Martinez flies out for the first out of the inning.
So the omnipresent Jesse Chavez is in a position.
Yeah, they're talking about Joe Jimenez yesterday. That's quite sad. The interview he gave after saying that he didn't even realize it was a no-no. I mean, the amount of money you're paid, son, you should know what's what.
Yep.
Because to me, I questioned, what's he mean he didn't know that it was for a no-no? Does that mean he would have pitched differently? He would have gave more effort to try and put that away? You know what?
He knew. He knew it. Like he don't like they don't pay attention in the bullpen.
Gene, they're not chesticles, they're doobies. And then third party sound, sound fun. Well, you know what I mean by third party. Like you guys will have to physically go to a web address and, sign in, and you'll have to, I don't know how we should do that, because we want to make sure, I guess there are stipulations that you do need to be subscribed to the channel, of course. There's got to be a way to verify that you are in fact subscribed. We'll figure all that out. I got a little bit of time. We're sitting at 874 right now. So we're sitting good. I just wanted to let you guys know that we do have active plans on that, or I do anyways. I say we. Mav's already hit his 1,000.
All right, Buster, what do you got on?
Yeah.
He got lucky when his video went viral. He got to write his video out. When my 3 videos went viral, that South Korean company claimed the copyright on them, and it immediately halted everything. Matter of fact, throughout the ordeal, I lost 140 subs.
Eduardo's the winner. 5 times he's acquired him. How about that?
I got a little depressed where I wasn't putting out any more videos after it.
Well for him. Jesse Chavez, 5 times.
I got sick. Wasn't able to stream. And then when I wasn't sick, my internet was so bad that it took months for my internet company to finally figure it out
with Joey
and get it fixed.
He chops one to short. That's charged.
So within the hiatus of 3 months or whatever it was, and I was away, I lost 140 subs. I was at 930.
Mike Petriello, when he came into the booth, and
when I lost all those subs, I actually went down to like 786 is what I lost down to.
Being able to manipulate that swing with a slower bat.
Well, that was a ground ball. Window fired over to first for out number 2. So Joey Wendell goes down. Harrison. Yep.
Thank you for the correction.
Iglesias, yes.
Basically, kind
of came down and dirty.
I don't know who makes up the lineup, which insinuates.
Hey, don't visit that website. Gino, did you check that? Make sure that's actually not something that's going to be naughty.
Complete control, and certainly in New York, it's.
Oh, the sound is starting to.
I wouldn't even be comfortable.
So it's 2-1 to count to Harrison Bader.
Would you?
So Dylan Lee comes set.
You know, every front office has an analytics department. Some
big swing and a miss.
Oh, yeah.
Strike two.
Consideration.
So 2-2 to count to Harrison Bader. Bottom of the 8th, 2 outs, nobody on. Braves lead at 3-2.
One thing I will say about that is that the manager has autonomy, but you better be able to reason it out. After the game,
Harrison Bader calls timeout.
What you're thinking, why are you doing this in the face of all this information that we're providing you? So you've got to be able to back up.
I have no clue, Gene. No clue. Dylan Lee, 2-2 pitch. Swing and a miss. Strike 3. That is it.
Swing
through 8. Braves, we go to the 9th. Braves still lead at 3-2.
Gene says he has to check. Then he asks Mav, hey, is that naughty? He wants Mav to go check it out.
No, I am not. No.
That's right, man. I remember back in the day when you tricked somebody into getting rickrolled.
Yeah. No, thank you. Not happening. Remember those?
I don't want to go there
days.
and have a big old man appendage swinging in my face.
No, thank you. All right, guys. You guys got a few more like my buddy here said. You guys got to get your chat votes in. Bottom of the 8th. That was the conclusion of the 8th inning. So there we go.
All right, so we're pulling the chat vote. All right, thank you everybody that participated. We had 40 votes on the night. 89% of you voted that the Atlanta Braves were going to win, while 10% of you got that the New York Mets are gonna come back and take the win. So now it's down to letting them finish it out and just finding out. Again, if the Mets win,
got the number 1
we not only lose the Golden Broom celebration, but we'll lose the chat vote celebration as well. But if the Braves win, what time is it?
Giveaway alert.
What time is it?
Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert.
Incoming is the next giveaway, guys. There you have it. Remember, get your Steam game client out. Grab that CD key. Head on over to your game client. Go to the redeem section and redeem it. Be quick, though. It's 1 redeem per key. And if you're not the first to do it, you'll get an error telling you it's already been redeemed.
Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there.
Thank you again for everybody that participated. And especially, Happy Mother's Day to all you beautiful mothers of the world. We certainly appreciate you. Absolutely adore you. Thank you so much.
Edwin Diaz in
for you being there for us.
Short, and he
love you, Mom. I miss you. And I'll see you when it's my time.
He's retired to start the 9th inning with the Braves down, and there they are. Joan Cohn.
Hey,
Joan Cohn with all
them
sorts
birds
of
be
stories
dirty.
about her impact on your life.
Dem Bird said the Atlanta Hawks got. Hawks got the number 1 pick.
That's right.
In the NBA draft.
Oh, in the NBA
draft.
I had a full throw.
Yep.
Wow.
And
yes,
he said that,
how'd they get the
math
first
ain't
pick?
mathing.
That for a second. I didn't pay
Is that because they were the worst team?
Diaz fires.
I don't keep up with much NBA.
Yeah, I don't know much of NBA either.
Oh yeah, Cody, there you go.
I had a full throw. Yeah, I tried sun in.
Ooh, correct me if I'm wrong.
Yeah, like lemon.
Uh-oh.
Way up and in from Diaz. And Acuna down on the ground, and he may just kind of hang out for a bit. That's frightening.
Boy, Acuna went down.
Oh, come on. Get a camera angle that we can see
the
it.
only one probably that's had that feeling before.
Oh, man. That was right by, I mean, that could have very easily have brushed that side guard of his face. Wow.
Yeah.
Outside.
That's right. Boo. Boo.
Okay, so
control.
So Denver said they had a 3% chance to win,
Picked off twice tonight was a
Team was like,
first base.
Okay, the lottery draft. Okay, I got it. I got you.
Garcia was picked off back in 2021 twice in a game.
Hey, thanks for clarifying that. B Dirty.
2-2, and that's going to go foul.
Had to go foul, so we're going to do this all over again.
Watch where both times in the buttocks area, not going after the hand, catching it out in front, letting it go deep.
That's a swing and a miss. Strike 3.
2-2.
So Cunha.
Wild swing and a miss at 89 from Diaz. Yeah, the
Come on.
On the pickoff attempts were perfect at the glove.
No, G, we're not.
Like that pitch location from Edwin.
He said, are you skipping my chat? No, we're not. Gene says, that's right, man.
That really just kind of
like the site called Rabbing the Goats.
It's not a huge
break.
It just kind of goes there. It looks just like a fastball,
Lord.
gyro spin, and just sits. Gets a lot of swings.
I didn't purposely skip your chat, but I didn't see it, no.
The thing is, the delivery also is very unique. You get a lot of legs, arms coming at you.
Gee.
Edwin Diaz has come in and just peppered the strike zone with a variety of pitches. That fastball, that slider, ahead of Ozzie. 0-2.
Oh, and 3, baby. What?
It's a really low release height too. We talk
I'm
about
not 0 and 3. Sorry, 1 and 2.
Under 5 feet is his window. Diaz 4 feet.
I was thinking
9
3 and
inches
0.
He releases it.
Thought Bummer was down low at 5.
Yeah, it's a much lower release point than you think.
Yeah, I'm not too happy with Dumber Bummer.
Now we've learned through a lot of the StatCasts.
He did not do his job tonight.
Right there, how low that release point is.
Not the way it
should.
should.
Slider. There's Albie's way out in front of that one. Sometimes when you release from a lower point, you can get extra riding action up. So when you're evaluating whether a guy has a riding,
Ozzie come out of there with a little bit of a limp, it looked like. I don't know if did he dig his toes in and pivot wrong. I mean, I didn't see the ball hit him.
And lower.
That one put in the air to middle of center for out number 3.
The air to center field. Ozzie Albies will end his night, barring extra innings, 0 for 5. Last chance coming up for the Mets with 8, 9, and Brandon Nimmo.
Here we go, bottom of the 9th. Yep. The Braves are 3 outs away from taking the series.
Yep.
Or sweeping the Mets for the series. They already won the series with last night's game.
Yep. And as it stands right now, if the Braves do hold the win, that would put the Mets at 18 and 21 on the season. That would put the Braves up at 25 and 12.
25 and 12.
Yep.
Yes, sir.
That's if the Braves do hold with a 3-2 lead. But anything can happen. It's baseball, everybody. So we'll just see what happens here.
What year was it that what was it, like 1921 or something, that the Chicago White Sox were throwing games purposely?
That was way before both you and me's time. That's for
sure. Yeah, definitely. I mean, there was a black eye on the era of baseball, but yeah, pretty much they'd do whatever the highest bidder wanted them to do.
That's true.
It's great, though. It's great to see that, we've went from terrible things like that to the way baseball is today.
Yep. And just to give you guys some we have A.J. Minter coming into the ball game. He replaces Dylan Lee on the mound. So the Snicker is going with A.J. Minter in the bottom of the ninth for the save. Iglesias pitched the last 2 games for the save and gave up the no-no for Max Fried yesterday and almost gave up the game in game 1 that I did on Friday night. So
Shoffley just ran away and hid as he won.
No Jimenez, no Iglesias. It's A.J. Minter takes the mound.
Iglesias, it's going to be A.J. Minter trying to close the door for the Atlanta Braves against the New York Mets.
Giveaway alert. Giveaway alert.
Giveaway alert.
Check out.
Giveaway alert.
The Mets on Friday.
That'll be the last game key given out for the night. Thank you, everybody, for the celebrations. Happy Mother's Day to all you mothers out there.
Next up on the schedule.
Go Braves, baby. Let's close this out. Come on, Minter. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3.
McNeil trying to get on to lead things off. And that one is wide at 96.
A.J. Minter broke in back in 2017, has really had a solid career now. 3.32 career.
Big swing and a miss, strike 1.
Games.
So 1-1 to count to Jeff McNeil.
Big swing like he was trying to hit it over the wall. It's a strike, and it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Marty brought this up a couple innings ago. They don't have any more bench players, and Brandon Nimmo, who left yesterday's game early with some pain in his side and didn't start tonight, is going to be the 3-hitter in this inning.
Left on left. Remember yesterday, for those that were not watching, had a tweak in the side. So
Neal, soft bunt. Ozzie couldn't make a play.
O'Neal, drag bunt, perfect. He will beat it out. He had Minter falling to the third base side and took advantage.
Neal on first, nobody out.
McNeil aboard in the 9th.
That was fantastic right there.
So the go-ahead run.
1-1 count, and you wonder if
now heading to the plate for the Mets.
This swing right here. Watch the swing. Swing and miss. Grimaces. Holds on to the bat with the left hand and then decides to do this, and perfectly executed.
Old school drag bunt.
Inside, ball 1.
Nito will try to move him up. He squares already and pulled it back. That's ball 1 from Minter.
I'll tell you this right now. Short is attacking hard from third base. Same thing with Olsen. Infield is moving right here. You have Nimmo on deck. Is it better to
the 1-0 pitch.
Swing away? Could have a chance.
Nito pokes the bat out there and fouls it off. He was showing bunt. He fouls it off, so 1-1 to count.
Stabbed at that ball. Did not look comfortable. See if Mendoza keeps it on or not.
Short, about 3 feet in on the grass. And charging. So is Olsen. He lays it down. Olsen will pick it up.
Olsen fires it to Ozzie Albies at first for out number 1.
Well played right there, but he did him a favor by throwing the cambio.
No, you're right, Matthew. I'm very nervous, Minter being out there as the closer.
Not only a changeup and off speed, but a pitch that's moving down.
Now the tying run is
Nito to get it on the ground.
90 feet closer than he was before.
What an opportunity for Nimmo, who is a statistical leader in nearly every offensive category for
big swing and a miss.
That first one
for Brendan Nimmo.
Remember, if you haven't done so yet, please smash that thumbs up. Be sure to subscribe to the channel, everybody. We are currently heading up our way to 1,000 and then some subs. We're at 874. If you'd like to help us out, help us with reaching that goal, be sure to subscribe to the channel.
Start for Nimmo.
Here comes wind up.
McNeil at second, the time.
Delivery. Down and dirty in the dirt. All on. 1-1 count, 1 out. Runner on second, bottom of the 9th. Atlanta Braves leading 3-2 over the New York Mets.
1 ball, 1 strike. Marte on deck, 1 down. Holds up.
That's the true test right
All right.
there.
Somebody go up and get that pot pounding son of a beep that keeps interrupting us.
And not be in pain.
You hear him in the background back there? Sounds like he's banging on a pot.
RBI for Nimmo.
Are they wanting a balk? Is that what they're booing about?
No, they don't like when the opposing pitcher steps off.
Walk-off win of the year.
Too bad.
2-1 runner goes. Nimmo pulled it foully at third base, stolen. And McNeil have to go back, as Minter never looked back, and it looked like McNeil was going to be in there easily.
Oh, wow. A running lead. Don't see how he would have been. It would have been a challenge at third base.
Come on. Damn, Minter.
Timeout was called by Brandon Nimmo behind.
You rarely see that with a left-handed hitter at the plate, clear lane to throw to third.
Be dirty. Beaver Nuggets, never heard of them.
Downstairs, ball down and dirty, 3-2 to count.
3-2.
He steps off again. Uh-oh.
To Brandon Nimmo. You go now?
I go.
Ah, the VPN.
Not going. 3-2.
That's hit high and deep to right center field.
That's
Still going. Gone. That's
a
ball game.
walk-off.
Yep.
Nimmo, the hero, after getting injured yesterday, off the bench and wins it with a walk-off shot.
That's why we cannot trust A.J. Minter on the mound in the night.
Can't make it up.
It's better to tame the lion than to push the donkey.
396-foot home run. New York Mets this season with the fourth walk-off win. Second most, or the most in the MLB.
Comes in and makes a tremendous catch and then walks it off. And the Mets stun the Braves on Sunday Night Baseball 4-3.
Pretty good pitching by Wilma, right?
Boy, that's disheartening. There goes our Golden Brew celebration. There goes our chat vote celebration.
That, just like Tim Burr said, thanks, Minty.
Third base stolen.
Yep.
Served up that pitch that he left with.
Nimmo or whatever his name is, he got all of that.
Brandon Nimmo.
Nimmo, yeah. That just shows you.
It was a slider.
The guy don't have that much power because he's only able to put it 396.
That he calls a cutter. But
yeah.
All six. A similar location, and that was the sixth one.
Or maybe he does.
As Nimmo zeroed in on it and lost
Well, that's it.
And it was Nimmo during the interview who said, don't be surprised. Now, you may see me in the game. I mean, he kind of tipped the hand that he was a very
Ferguson says good thing he cashed
out
out.
The game
to
get into the starting lineup.
Well, there you have it.
When you have
Mets and Braves fans,
like
your final score
swing anymore. You try to keep
was 4-3.
That's exactly what happened right there,
I believe.
And the Mets fans that this year have been
4-3.
This team by how they play against the Braves and Phillies.
Nimmo with a walk-off two-run home run.
396 feet, 103.7 off the bat. And again, you go over what Nimmo has been able to do.
That's Brandon Nimmo's second career walk-off home run.
His hard hit rate and his barrels, they all add up to a walk-off.
That was a road bull right there.
That was a road bull that he rode out of town.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. The Atlanta Braves losing to the New York Mets 4-3.
For Eduardo Perez, David Cohn, Buster Olney.
All right, well, thank you, everybody, for joining us. Now, remember, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we will have 7:20 p.m. Eastern, 6:20 first pitch start time for each of those games, and we will be heading back, I think, or are we heading out to Chicago? I got to look at that. Don't remember for sure. All right. Bear with me while I open up this. All right, so we'll be heading home. We got a 3-game home series with the Chicago Cubs. Now, the Cubs game will be blacked out for me, guys and gals. The Cubbies, tonight's game, I should have been able to watch, but since it was on ESPN, it was blacked out on MLB, which caused me unable to. Damn, Burn. Anyways, the Cubbies are a blackout team for me. So I think with those games, we're probably just going to use the radio broadcast. We're going to go old school. That's right. We got the awesome interactive and everything. So we're going to try it with the radio broadcast. And we might, if that don't work, we'll get back with the video sound instead. But so that will be 6:20 Central first pitch, 7:20 Eastern, guys and gals. Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday. So with that said, guys and gals, thank you for the subs, thank you for the likes, thank you for the support, and most of all, again, happy Mother's Day to all you wonderful, beautiful mothers of the world. Thank you so much for everything you do for us and for who you are. Happy Mother's Day, and we will see you guys on the next one.
Peace out, guys.
Peace.
Peace.